welcome back to the No Nonsense Podcast. This is episode 48. I'm back with the fellas. This week we have a fun division that we're covering with the AFC North, but we do have a guest. One of my close friends that knows a couple of the fellas here. His name's Eric. Thanks for coming on, Eric.
Yes. Happy to be on.
Welcome, bro.
Awesome. Yeah, so I could talk shit with you guys about the Ravens and Steelers and obviously the other guys in the division, but we'll just jump right into it because I know these debates and these topics go a long time. So thanks, Eric, for coming on board once again, but I got some questions for you. The first one, we just got to get out of the way, so we just kind of set the tempo of the episode. How biased of a fan are you about the Ravens?
I'll admit it. I'm extremely biased. I don't give a fuck, bro.
Here we go.
I'm telling you.
This is the Ravens PG podcast.
It's not.
No,
it's not.
Okay.
It's not.
Like I said, I can tone it down if you want, but
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, the Ravens, they gonna punch the NFL in the throat this year. That's all I got to say about that.
This is my question. Are you a type of fan that like this is our year every year? Are you one of those? Or are you like a realist, like going into the season? I understand this season is there's some hype behind this one, but I'm saying like previous seasons.
I'm kind of in between. Like, I look at the roster, I look at the schedule, and I try to be realistic. But to be honest, like the past 2 years, I was hyping the team up, but and Ant's gonna say, "Oh, injuries happen to every team," but with the Ravens, dude, like we got hit with the injury bug the past 2 years really bad. So I feel like, this year especially, if we can stay relatively healthy, bro, like we gonna show the NFL what's up. Yeah, man.
Yeah. I was just making sure you weren't like Donovan. And from what I heard, Bill.
I think 2 years ago they were the most injured team in the NFL. The Ravens were.
Yeah.
I think it was 2 years ago.
Exactly.
And then last year, you guys were what, 6-7-2 when you lost Lamar? 6-2 when you lost Lamar?
I think 6-2.
Yeah,
I know the 1 week.
You were first overall seed in the conference, not even just the division, but the conference, and then Lamar goes down, and then, I mean, shit. His season rides on his health. If he's healthy, you guys win that division, maybe top 1 seed in the AFC, but can he stay healthy?
I think
don't throw me in
2
there
years
bias.
ago.
I have reasons to be excited.
No, you
I have
don't.
reasons to be excited.
No, you
Not
don't.
this year, but in the past, I've
Any
had
year
reasons to be excited. I ain't trying to hear none of that.
You said I just saw a stat the other day. It was like
playoff wins since 2010.
No. It was most losses since the year 2000, and you guys I think you're 5th. The Jags have more wins than you.
Yeah, the Jags had like that. The Jags had like that 3-year run. You guys got to remember too that since Dan Snyder bought this team, we've only had 1 playoff win. Since he bought the team in 1999, we've had 1 playoff win. That was 2005. Was the last time we won in the playoffs. The last time we had an 11-win season was 1997, I think.
So why are you biased ever?
Well, this year I'm biased because Dan Snyder sold the team, so all that bad juju going with him. You know what I'm saying? The NFL ain't.
You've been saying that.
Donna, aren't you happy? Is today the day it's officially done? He officially sold it?
I didn't see anything. It could have been. I didn't see anything.
Yeah.
I know they're coming out. It's supposed to be this week. I know the Josh Harris group is coming out for our first day of training.
Today was the Today was the transaction, like the official transaction. Yeah. So it should be a holiday for you.
Yeah, facts. I've been so fucking busy with work, school, and getting this house situated. I ain't been paying attention to shit, to be honest with you.
All right. Well, we'll jump to this next question. How do you feel about the $1 billion you gave Lamar Jackson?
Yeah, I feel like it was well worth it. You know, to be honest, before we paid Lamar, it was a stressful beginning of the offseason, dude. I didn't even think we were gonna have him. And I know I was talking to you about it before he finally got signed. And I was, accepting the fact that we weren't gonna have him and seeing like realistically how we were gonna be. But now that we have him, I'm hyped, bro. People forget that Lamar was an MVP a couple years ago. I mean, he set the league on fire, and this is like the year where he has the best offensive weapons in his career.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like the Ravens in general, when it comes to receivers, this might be the best year that the Ravens had.
It's not even close. Like
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
he's never had more than one first round receiver. Now I think it's top 4 receivers have all been drafted in the first round.
We still got Mark Andrews, tight end, Isaiah Likely. He's definitely should step up this year. He looked pretty good last year for the amount of time we saw him. J.K. Dobbins got something to prove. He's trying to get paid. I'm telling you, man. I feel like a lot of like the main like the media, they don't really talk about the Ravens like how good we could be this year, but we kind of slept on for some reason. I don't know. I know Ryan Clark, he's kind of hyped about us. He thinks we're gonna go to the Super Bowl, but I kind of feel the same way, bro.
Yeah. I mean, if they're healthy, I don't see why not. I mean, as injury prone as J.K. Dobbins is, when he's healthy, the guy averages almost 5 yards a carry. You already know you got fucking unanimous MVP in Lamar if he stays healthy. And then you just added 3 first-round receivers. I know some are past their prime, but that's better targets than what you've had since Lamar's been in the league. So
a better play call. I'm surprised I didn't hear you mention your new OC. You got some.
That's right.
Trust Lamar to throw the ball and not. I think I read a stat.
True.
You guys only ran a 3 wide receiver personnel last year. 12% of your offensive snaps. Since 1975, no team has ran that low a percentage on offense. You guys ran 2 tight end sets more than any team in the NFL last year.
Yeah, that's Greg Roman for you, man.
That's what I'm saying. I'm excited to see what Lamar can do with his arm.
I'm excited too, man. For sure.
Trent?
What's up?
Anything?
I was just listening to this Raven talk. I was like he was saying
fan.
Before he signed that, me being a Steelers fan, I was hoping he was gonna get out of the division just so I can actually really root for him. Yeah, just so I could really root for him because like being a fan of football, it's just like it's hard to not like that guy. Just like the way he plays, electrifying as he is, like he's pretty dope. So I mean, that was definitely a good thing for you guys to lock him in. But yeah, I'm hyped to see what the Ravens are gonna do. I mean, the division as a whole, it's gonna be tough, but we'll get into that with these predictions then.
All right. Some other notes.
We'll be realistic too. We'll be realistic.
Well, I'll say some other notes I'm reading about is any concern from you Ravens guys about J.K. Dobbins' health concerns, missing all of June in minicamp, soft tissue injury.
I mean, it has to be. He's never been healthy, so it has to be concern.
Yeah.
Just hope it's not
something that lingers.
Yeah.
Especially with the way these running backs be getting banged up all the time. What was the soft tissue injury? Was it like knee, like where at in his body? That's what I'm saying.
It was his leg.
I didn't hear about this.
You said you didn't hear about it?
It might be just precaution. Nah, and I feel like it's probably like how serious is it? I feel like if anything, it's just probably precautionary.
My whole thing is with that report is there was mixed signals because I also heard he was holding out for a contract. So maybe the team is releasing that it was a soft tissue injury, and that's why he wasn't showing up. I mean, it was leaked that he was holding out for a contract. So maybe the team's like not trying to put that out and think, we're holding off because he ain't been healthy in 2 years, so we're not trying to overwork him. But yeah,
I mean,
you've been in the league for 3 years. You haven't been healthy for 2. I mean, you can't hold out for a fucking thing, buddy.
My whole thing with him is if he's healthy, y'all's offense is going to be crazy. Just between him and Lamar, it's going to be crazy. Yeah. If he's not healthy, I don't know how you guys feel about Gus Edwards. He can do the job, but he's not an RB1 in the NFL. Yeah. That's the way I look at him. But I don't know. I would need J.K. Dobbins to be healthy.
Well, we can do it all. We could touch on this topic maybe next time, but I know the big thing in the news right now is like Austin Eckler trying to get all the owners to tell why they don't get paid and how kickers are getting paid more than on average than running backs right now.
I can tell them why.
Well, I mean, there's obvious answers, but yeah.
It's not rocket science. When kickers get paid, they still kick the ball pretty well. When running backs get paid, they suck.
Stop playing.
Yeah. Like,
but yeah, so
whether it be injuries or not, I mean, numbers don't lie.
I'm seeing that. That's just some news I saw today or the last couple of days. Like Eckler, Henry, Saquon, all these guys are in a group chat talking about like trying to hold out, but they're trying to.
Well, you seen they all tweeted out that shit too. Why my camera dropped like that? They all tweeted the same shit out. Talking about running backs, one of the most important positions in football, and they're just not paying us. Did you guys listen to Saquon's interview? He went always talking about his contract. Bro, he's talking about, like, do I go into the offseason saying fuck you to the owner and fuck you to the teammates and just not play? He's like, do I hold out?
Be crazy.
He's like, that's just not me.
He's like, I never thought I would do that, but like, it comes at a point in time where like I need paid. And he's like, it's not even about the APY, like the per year average. He's like, I need guaranteed money. He's like, so I don't care if you give me 15 a year. If you're only giving me 10 mil guaranteed, like I'm not taking that. So,
my opinion, I think there needs to be a severe drop. I don't think running backs should get paid like crazy, but you got to understand when you have a generational talent at that position, like the Derrick Henry, the Nick Chubb, Saquon. You're not
paying Josh
Christian
Jacobs?
McCaffrey. I would. I mean, he's probably the most proven. He's a 1,000-yard rusher every year since he's been in the league. So
what about Tony Pollard?
I would need a year of him being the RB1 all year before anything.
I think that's the consensus, is that Tony Pollard be the only one that shows up to camp on time because like he's just happy to be an RB1 for once. But
yeah. But I mean, after like those big name guys, I mean, I think their pay should be dropped off dramatically.
It's Joe Mixon's fault. Motherfucker took a $4.5 million pay cut. It's like well, Joe Mixon's only making this. Like,
well, it's because they were going to cut him.
Yeah. He didn't want to get to a losing team. He knew what the fuck he was doing.
All right. Well, let's keep the train rolling. Let's just jump right into it. I mean, we'll start from worst to best. You guys will kind of go around and you guys tell us your prediction of what teams you think are going to be the worst in the AFC North all the way to the top. Trent? Or I'll actually start. Hey. I'm assuming it's a consensus pick around the board, but I'm going with the Browns, not the Steelers. You don't have to get all mad, Trent.
I'm right there with you.
The Browns, I'll actually state this.
I'll tell you that I think they're better than advertised.
Well, let's say this.
I agree.
I will actually say this is the year. So if you guys thought the NFC East was like superstardom teams, they have 3 teams in.
Yeah.
I actually think this division will be, I would say, damn near like even better than what that division produced last year.
Wait. What are we talking about?
No doubt. What are we talking about? I have I think the Browns could be anywhere in between from like 7 to 10 wins.
I have them at 10-7.
Okay, well, I have them at 8 and 9.
Wait, hold on. We're starting at the bottom of the division?
Yeah, bottom. And then look,
you're saying last place in your division is 10 wins. Well, they have to beat each other, Trent.
Well, I said 8. I said 8.
He just said 7 to 10 wins, so don't call me crazy now.
I have 8, and then I have the rest of the division above double digits.
Yeah.
So this means Pittsburgh's winning more than 10 games.
Yes.
I think you're sleeping on Pittsburgh.
They're going to be fucking good. I mean, Kenny Pickett is the only question mark.
I think you're sleeping on him. I think he actually has like a Brock Purdy year, like actually a decent, somewhat year.
I mean, he showed flashes last year. It's not like he went out there and shit the bed. Like,
I mean, second year, there's always second year leaps. But anyway, so I'm gonna do I have the Browns at what?
Dog.
Oh, the Browns are over under is 8.5. That's fucking high for a 4th place team. I mean, it's simple as that. So I have them at 8 because Vegas usually doesn't fucking lie. So I have them at 8, even though they could easily be a 5 or 6 win team, but I realistically think they're more like 7 and 10.
Wait a second. So did the lines change? Because not too long ago, the Ravens line was at 9. Unless they got them finishing fucking 3rd.
That was before Lamar. The whole signing. Yeah. Because I saw it too. They were all 8.5. Above over under 8.5. But
I was ready to slam that motherfucker.
Yeah. I will say this, my bold prediction for the Browns this year, I think Amari Cooper sets like career highs in every category this year. I will say that.
Career highs?
Yeah. Career highs.
He had like a 1,600-yard season though, didn't he?
Career highs.
Bruh, you might be tripping out.
Nick Chubb's on that team now.
I'm just saying this. If Deshaun
Jones, they got weapons.
If Deshaun Watson's going to show out in any type of way, well, I mean, we can see a little.
Is that what
I'm right there with you?
Do we think Deshaun Watson goes back to being a top 5 talent in the NFL?
I'm not saying that, but if we get half,
is that what that's where Cooper has.
I think we get 70%, 80% because you got to think back in Houston. He was a one-target man, like one guy, and that's it. He wasn't throwing Will Fuller or all that because Will Fuller was dead.
He didn't have a Nick Chubb in the backfield either, who may be the best running back in football.
This is my thing. When did Deshaun Watson come back? Was it like week 10 or week 9?
10 or 11 last year, I think.
Still got over 1,000 yards without him, whoever was throwing him the ball. So, I mean,
yeah, with him talk about 600 yards more. Like
that's what I'm saying. Well, his line but that was one of my future bets actually. His line was like 950, so I locked it in already.
That's easy.
I'm sipping the same thing you are, Ant.
Yeah, and I'm only hearing good things out there too.
I will take the under 1,400 yards every day of the week.
Hold on, who the hell said he had a 1,600-yard season?
Didn't he? Am I going crazy?
The highest I've seen is 1189.
Yeah,
I just know consistently he's been hitting 1,000 like year after year, right?
Yeah, Don, I see that face you're making. Where's that 1,600 at?
I'm not the one who said 16.
I said that. I
okay.
Yeah, don't do that. I'm not the one who said. But it wouldn't surprise. You know what's
1,200? If that's the case,
so do me a favor. Pull up his last.
I'm looking at it right now.
I want to say 8 weeks. The year he got traded to Dallas. Because he started in Oakland that year and played like shit, but then in the 8 weeks in Dallas, I think he put up 1,000 yards in 8 weeks. I think that might be the year Johnny's talking about. How much did he put up in Dallas the year he got traded?
He was with the Browns last year, right? Obviously,
I'm not talking about the Browns. Yeah.
No, but I'm saying this with the year that you're thinking like, oh, I mean, they really didn't do shit in my opinion last year. He had 1160 and 9 touchdowns.
Yeah, I mean that was with fucking Jacoby Brissett.
You're saying fucking career stats or whatever. I'm thinking he had a 1,600-yard season. Yeah. So I don't think he goes anywhere close to that.
I think he goes like 13, maybe 14 max and 10 touchdowns.
Yeah. So
if they're going to be winning games, they have to. It's going to be him and Nick Chubb, and a little bit of Elijah Moore. I keep forgetting that he's on that team.
God damn.
Yep.
I mean, I think that team's going to be better than you think, Donna. I think the division. If this is the worst team in the division,
yeah.
But I'm not saying the Browns aren't going to be good. I'm tripping on the fact that the worst team in the division goes 10-7.
How many wins did the Redskins have last year?
8-1.
So I have them at 8 wins. It's the same thing.
I'm not mad at you.
Okay.
Trent said the worst team in the division is going to go 10-7.
And I also think we have the best division in football
this year for sure.
And I think your schedule is also very
schedule. That's what I'm saying.
Very favorable.
Don, wasn't the NFC East schedule very favorable last year?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Your schedule is very favorable. I think we play the same divisions.
And no offense, Don, you guys had 8 wins, and there was multiple games you guys could have won. Could have easily been 10.
Yeah, but
they could have lost a couple too.
Yeah, but how many wins?
The Bears at the 1 yard line,
the Falcons at the 1 yard line. Like shit, we could have lost a lot more games too. Like I'm not saying it's not possible, but you have to pull up the last time the 4th place team in a division had 10 wins.
I don't think
I doubt that's ever happened.
Well, I'm not. Yeah.
Also, gonna think we got an extra week now, an extra game.
Okay. So. Hold on. So but we're all agreeing it's the Browns, right?
Yeah. You had the Browns?
Place, yeah.
And
last place for sure.
Yeah, and 4th.
Nah, I got Pittsburgh.
Yeah. I got Pittsburgh in 2nd place. To be honest.
So do I. But anyways,
as much as we rivals and whatnot, but supposedly they had one of the best seasons in football. So I see them doing well.
Yeah, they're going to do well, but I think if you didn't think he could get any better, Joe Burrow is going to level up even more this year.
I got the Steelers at 8-9. I got the Steelers at 8-9.
Thank you, Johnny. We'll talk about that soon, but
Joe Shiesty.
Well, how many wins you got, Donna?
I got the Steelers at 8-9. I got the Browns at 9-8.
That's insane.
So you're making this big deal. It's like literally like pins and needles, like one game.
What?
You'll see. Okay, so
no, I'm saying the last place division should not have 10 wins. That's all I'm saying. That's my only argument.
There's a two game difference from what Donovan's getting.
I'm loving the hype, Trent. I'm loving, but yeah, like I said,
that's all I'm saying. Yeah, and I do think this is the best. I do think this is the best division of football.
Yeah,
and I'm saying the Steelers at 8-9, but Mike Tomlin doesn't go below 500. So if you want to push him to 9, okay. But like I said, every division's got a team that just gets their ass kicked in that division. The reason Washington went 8-1 last year and didn't have 10 games, we got slapped in the division. We only won 2 division games last year. There's a team in this division. I think that's Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh comes out of the division 2-4, maybe 1-5. The rest of the schedule's favorable. So if they do their job in the division, this could be a very good team. But they would have to beat the Ravens, the Bengals.
I'm gonna jump ship with Don only because they have the least experienced quarterback. If you think about it like that, like kid's only in his 2nd year, so I'm gonna say they finish last in the division now. at 8 and 9.
I always have them. There's always like a second-year leap quarterback, and when I looked at the board, there's some shitty ass quarterbacks from last year. So no, hell no, stop it.
I mean, what are we talking about? A second-year leap? He didn't do shit last year, and they're probably favorites to win the division now.
You know what's crazy? I hear OTA reports. Everyone hypes up everyone, right? I haven't heard nothing about Desmond Ridder. Nothing. They're just keeping it calm. That's when you know. That's
when you know you got a dog down there.
That's when you know you suck ass.
But I bet you are hearing about fucking Drake London though, fantasy wise.
Well, so they are, yeah.
So if he's going to have a big year, then the quarterback probably has a decent year.
Yeah, if they don't throw it to Pitts.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go to the third place teams. I'm assuming this is going to be all around. People are going to have different opinions on this.
Bengals.
That's a biased ass opinion, but all right.
Yeah. This is what happens when you get a division and a team just does really well. Everyone hates them. You just turn to hate them and you just hope they do bad. You're just praying for downfalls. But now I got third place. I got the Browns.
Yeah.
I got the Browns 9 and 8.
Right there with you.
I'm assuming you have Baltimore, Trent, because I have Baltimore at 3.
No, I have the Bengals and the Steelers with the same record. I have them both at 11 and 6. So right there, I have it interchangeable.
Who?
He's got the
Bengals and the Steelers 11 and 6.
Oh, okay, so I have the Ravens at 10 wins.
I like that, Trent.
I have the Ravens at 10 wins. I was going to put them at 11, but there's only so many divisional wins that you guys can have.
Sure.
And the only reason why I didn't put you even like higher, even in first place, I want to see this Todd Monken guy in the NFL. Well, I guess
did big things with tight ends.
Here's my question for you guys. When's the last time, and this might be a dumb question, but when's the last time an offensive coordinator made a massive impact and won the Super Bowl that year? Has there been one like that?
I can't tell you off the top.
Does that sound common or does that not sound common at all?
What'd you say? Sorry, I missed it.
Like a first-time offensive coordinator from college, right? He's from college.
Yeah.
And then he comes in, makes a super impact. You light up the league, and then he goes to the Super Bowl. I'm assuming that's not a thing.
Chip Kelly for Philly when he brought that fucking high-powered offense in that first year.
But that was something we've never saw before. The Wildcat, was that the Wildcat?
No, that wasn't the Wildcat. That was when they first brought in.
He was just the spread offense.
Yeah. They were running like fucking 50 plays a half, like hurry up the entire game, high tempo.
Wasn't he the head coach?
Yeah, he was. He's also
play caller. He was the play caller.
I'm just saying, it's like
plays. He's the only guy on the top of my mind, though, Anthony. I can't think of anybody else coming straight from college.
I'm not saying like you guys can't do it. I just don't know much about this guy.
I will say this as well. The very next year year they were ass.
He's been leading the way with one of the most high-powered fucking offenses in college football. Team we haven't seen. You could maybe throw an OC from Alabama there, like Bill O'Brien, which he failed miserably.
Yeah. But what's crazy, he's a good coach too. He's just that was too much for him.
Well, he doesn't want to be a head coach, so
yeah.
He's only going to be an offensive coordinator wherever he goes.
Yeah, well, but like I said, I'm sorry, Trev, but I would easily put the Ravens even higher. But I thought 10 wins was like, all right, that's a minimum in my opinion. So I do have high hopes for the Bengals and high hopes for the Steelers. So I have the Ravens at 3, 10 and 7 though.
So is this like what's their over/under on Vegas? Because I know you just know that off the top of your head.
That's the only team I didn't look up because like when I started looking at reports about like predictions and people talking about teams, they still had the same bullshit when Lamar wasn't there. I'll look it up right now, but yeah, they had the Ravens at 8.5 too.
That's crazy.
And which I was reading. Yours went Browns, Bengals, Steelers.
Yep. I have the Steelers.
You are riding the Bengals every year until they actually aren't good, I guess.
11 and 6 is good. That's solid. What you mean?
Third in the division though.
I'll look it up right now.
I have that's tied for second.
They're over now.
Both have the Steelers at 11 and 6. I just don't understand because a lot of us agreed on the Steelers have one of the best off seasons draft wise and stuff. We went 9 and 8 last year with a harder schedule, and you could say
Lamar wasn't.
I hear you, but that's what I'm saying. Either way, those games are dog fights every time. Like it's not like a blowout every game. You know what I mean? You're not expecting to sweep the Steelers every year. You know it's going to be a close game, especially those rivalry games. And I feel that way with the Bengals too. So that's why.
The Ravens are 10.5 wins. So that's like right where I didn't even know that, but I just looked it up, 10.5 wins. And the under is juiced a little bit, so that's interesting. Might be something you guys can hop on if you guys believe they get like 11.
Well, I'll go ahead and
get 11 wins. That's not something I'm willing to put my money on. So
I have them first with 12 wins. So I might as well.
Yeah, I don't know, Trent. I'm sitting here looking at your guys' wins last year, and you're right. You did win 9 games against a tougher schedule. But let's see. You beat the Browns, who were ass, the Ravens without Lamar, the Raiders, who were ass, the Panthers, who were ass, the Falcons, who were ass, the Colts, who were ass, the Saints, who were ass, and the Bucks, who were ass. That's your wins. That's it. Every team that was good last year, you lost to. You lost to Philly. You lost to Miami. You lost to Buffalo. You lost to the Jets. You lost to the Patriots.
They beat the Bengals.
I don't think anyone expected them to beat the Bucks.
They beat the Bengals week 1 in overtime when Joe Burrow had 4 turnovers. But they didn't. All these good teams.
No. So we beat the Bengals and then we lost to them by a touchdown the game after that. And then we beat the Ravens and then we lost to them by 2. It's not like we're like not in it.
Hold on. You lost to the Ravens when they had Lamar and you beat them when they didn't.
Regardless, we overachieved, bro. Like no one expected Pittsburgh to come out and fucking.
My only argument is you said you had a tougher schedule last year. Your schedule was tougher, but it's not like you won those tough games. You beat up on bad teams.
Okay, but
with a rookie quarterback.
Schedule was tougher last year, and we won. We got those 9 wins out of that. So and we got better in the offseason.
That schedule sound hard to you?
Yeah, we played the Bills, played the Bengals twice, played the Ravens, or that's division. We played the Eagles. We played the Buccaneers, who everyone at the beginning of the season thought they were one of the favorites to win the Super Bowl.
I don't know, man.
I don't know the rest of the schedule off the top of my head.
Because you play the 49ers. You play the NFC. You guys play the NFC West and the AFC South.
I don't know. I think we play the Cardinals.
Yeah. You play the NFC West. Yeah, it's part of the NFC West, and then the AFC South.
Those Rams,
the Jags, the Titans, the Texans, and
seems pretty easy to me.
Nah.
People are sleeping. South?
Hey, yeah, I feel like you just sipping that haterade for something.
Nah, the Steelers got to beat Jacksonville, and then the Titans adding D-Hop. I don't know, man.
The Titans adding D-Hop, like that's like gonna be super crazy. That's gonna just secure them.
Why did he do that, bro?
Bro, but they got D, but now it's not just D-Hop. They got D-Hop, Treylon Burks, the guy that's won that division the last 4 years, except for last. Like, come on now. Ryan Tannehill, bro. He wins quarterback. He wins 11 games every year except for last year. Like,
not
come on
this
now.
Year.
I mean, he playing a couple games this year. That's it.
Jags winning that division this year.
Jags are winning that division.
100%.
Calvin Ridley over there too now.
All right, Donna, who do you have at third?
Third, I had the Bengals. Or no, third I had the Browns, 9-8. I had the Browns at 9-8.
Johnny you had Bronco. And then hater ass Bengals down there, and then you had
Trent had a tie.
Yeah.
Man,
Trent had a coin
cop out it. Yeah, all right.
That was Johnny's go-to. That was Johnny's go-to last year. Flip a coin on it.
Yeah, okay. So all right, so who's second then?
I got the Bengals.
I have Baltimore second.
Wow, everyone's Baltimore number 1.
I got them
second. I'm not kidding.
Oh,
bro,
okay.
you heard me last year. I had them. They were my favorite team last year. Injuries fucked them again. If they stay healthy, this is gonna be the best offense we've ever seen. My only fear is, and you guys are gonna have to tell me how you guys
said
feel
best
about
offense we've ever seen
from them, from the Lamar Jackson led Ravens. Not ever all time. Not ever all time, but this will be the best offense we've seen from the Ravens since Lamar's been there. My only fear is Marcus Peters is now gone. So on the other side of Marlon Humphreys, y'all got your boy Rock Yassin. Is he any good?
We'll find out.
He played.
Here's my question.
He was drafted in 2019, and he's got 4 career starts.
I was reading about the Ravens defense. I was reading about the Ravens defense. They have like one good player at like every position group, but overall they're just average.
Yeah, for the group.
And I'm reading like their D line's not good at all, and they're like praying that who's that? What's that guy's name? Okay or
Owe.
Well, they're praying that he has like they're praying that he has like a monster leap because they need that on the defense line.
People
Ajabo.
Yeah, people are forgetting
didn't play last year.
He didn't play at all last year because he tore his Achilles.
Jabo's gonna be sick.
He would have been a first-round pick, but he tore his Achilles at his pro day. Like that's just unfortunate.
Here's my question too. I've been reading reports that people are suggesting you guys should try to get something out of Patrick Queen right now.
Yeah, I actually saw a trade package. They tried to send him to Washington. They tried.
They signed it or drafted a fucking.
They were going to send McQueen in a 4th round for Chase Young.
Well, they drafted a fucking linebacker from Clemson.
How would you feel about
linebacker?
That, How would you feel about that?
Simpson.
If you sent McQueen and a 4th round, Patrick Queen, I said McQueen.
Yeah, who the hell's McQueen? Was he
Lightning McQueen? Easy mistake. But Patrick Queen and a 4th round for Chase.
You guys don't want the league doesn't want Chase Young on Baltimore. Don't do that.
And be pissed off to you.
All right, well, be healthy, man.
Well, I'm sad at Trent because Trent didn't even put his favorite team in second place.
There we go.
He did. They're tied for second, aren't they?
Yeah, they're winning the tiebreaker.
All right, so they're gonna have a better division record. So you guys, are we all in agreement that the Browns are gonna be the pick 'em? That's what you guys are thinking. The Browns are gonna get bullied in your division.
Yeah, you said Pittsburgh.
I got Pittsburgh. Bottom.
You just said Don. You said Pittsburgh too.
I got Pittsburgh. I'm saying y'all agreed with that.
No, Johnny has.
I'm trying to figure out where Pittsburgh is getting.
Okay.
If they're winning 11 games, that means they're winning in the division.
Yeah, well, I have Pittsburgh at second.
How many wins did you give them?
I'm 11-6.
Good.
Right where I got them.
And the reason why is obviously behind the.
So does this division put 4 teams in the playoffs?
No, 8 wins. You're not going to the playoffs in 8 wins. Well, I mean, Trent may
not in the AFC.
Yeah, Trent may, but no, I have Browns at 8 wins.
Oh yeah, facts. We almost snuck in last year with 8. That's why I forgot.
Yeah, I have Pittsburgh.
Our conference sucks.
Yeah, well, I have Pittsburgh at 11-6. Obviously, I think Pickett's going to have a gigantic second-year leap. Word on the street put on like 15 pounds of muscle, and him and Pickens are going to be the superstar connection.
I saw Pickens, at least fantasy-wise, is supposed to take a big drop this year.
He's overrated. I think Deontay Johnson is going to have a massive
year.
And then TJ Watt, I mean, he's going to be going fucking crazy. And then you got, obviously, Patrick Peterson's not a big name, and he's old as shit, but it's still a veteran that would be good for. So, I don't know. I mean,
who's the corner on this side of him? Because didn't y'all lose one to the Lions? Didn't we talk about this last week?
Probably going to be fucking, what's his name? From Penn State, just drafted, I would assume.
Joey Porter?
Joey Porter, yeah.
Hell yeah.
He's going to get torched, too.
But I think a lot of these teams going to be flip-flop. Like,
he's going to get torched?
Yeah.
I think a lot of these guys can be flip-flopped.
I don't watch.
I mean, Marvin Harrison just gave him a buck. I was saying
you can ask Johnny. Anytime he went against NFL talent, he got his ass destroyed.
Sounds good.
That's just one guy gave him a buck 85. I mean, what I'm hearing. NFL guys are about to get.
But you know what's funny?
The best receiver to go through Ohio State ever.
That division got dogs, bro.
It's sophomore year.
Is he better right now than Amari Cooper is? Is he better right now than Odell Beckham is?
Joey Porter Jr.?
Marvin Harrison Jr. Because that guy gave Joey Porter a buck 85. So what's Amari Cooper going to do to him?
Okay,
what's Odell and Rashard Bateman going to do to him?
Are we really going to base what he's going to do off the NFL off one college game? You act like these corners don't get torched for a game,
and then it'll get better.
Like
not a buck 85. I mean, that's
hold on. Talking about. He trying to cook Trent. You should cook him. Joey Porter Jr. on my list of cornerbacks was better than that fucking Slim Reaper.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Y'all made a pick anyway.
But that Slim Reaper didn't have to guard fucking Marvin Harrison either, though.
That is true. He did have to. Yeah, you're right.
I'm not.
He didn't guard anyone close.
All I did was ask who's on the other side of Patrick Peterson.
Hold on, let me look it up. I got you
outside of his prime. And then
I was
it was Joey Porter Jr. And I said, oh well, he's about to get torched. Like that secondary is just not there, bro. He's a first year corner in the NFL. They get beat. It's just a fact of life.
He's probably going to be the third corner sitting in the slot.
Yeah, he's definitely not starting. Oh shit, he is starting.
Yeah, I was going to say it's just how it is. Unless you're Pat Surtain or Sauce Gardner, like you come into the league and you get picked on your rookie year. That's just how it is.
And you just stand up for yourself, right? Like Sauce is going ham,
but you get beat. Unless you're a top corner in the NFL, and I don't think Joey Porter's there yet. That's all I'm saying. He's going to get torched.
Anyways,
I can say the same thing.
You got to
think
like, what's
Ravens
Jamar Chase going to do him?
Like Rock Ya-Sin for the Ravens, he's going to get torched. Bro's got 4 career starts. He's going to get his ass beat. Like it's just a fact.
Big facts.
It's a fact of life.
Probably get torched a little bit.
Like it's just
it
is what it is.
Probably a lot.
Emmanuel Forbes for Washington, he's going to get torched
every play.
Nah, the only difference is my guy's a ball hawk, so. He's gonna come away with turnovers this year.
Yeah, but he ain't making no tackles.
Getting torched. Yeah, he getting bullied.
He's getting torched.
Getting bullied.
He's getting picks.
Getting beat. Getting torched.
You want to do one of these future bets, Trent?
Oh,
I bet Emmanuel Forbes has a better rookie year.
Hey, guess what?
Jr.
No, don't do that, Donovan.
And guess what? He's playing for a winning team over in Pittsburgh. Washington, they're gonna have this year they always have.
Well, according to me, he ain't playing for a winning team. Y'all going 8-9.
We'll see. You were wrong last year. You'll be wrong again, buddy.
That's a fact. You were also wrong last year. I think you gave us 6 wins.
Huh?
We had 8.
Said you guys were gonna be bad. You were bad. I was right.
We were average. We were right in the middle of the pack. We weren't bad.
No, you weren't.
No, you weren't. According to you, you were a Super Bowl team.
We had the 16th pick. We were literally right in the middle of the NFL. We had the 16th out of 30. We were right in the middle.
Hey, however you want to spin it.
All right. Well,
every year.
I'm assuming we all got the Bengals for number 1.
No, I got the Ravens.
Yeah, Ravens.
I got the Bengals.
I got the
Bro,
Ravens.
I'm telling you this. Here's my bold prediction of the season. I think the Bengals are going to have the most high-powered offense in the league, and it won't even be close. And I think Joe Burrow is going to lead the league in passing attempts, and he will be the MVP this year. I'm telling you right now.
The MVP? We didn't even get into those yet. Huh?
He's my future. That'd be my future bet.
I agree with everything you just said. But the reason I have them losing games, I think that defense takes a massive step back.
So we can't agree that's the worst defense in this division.
Joe Burrow is going to do what you're saying.
Hold on,
but it's
how?
going to be because he has to, not because they're blowing teams out.
Why are they the worst team in the division defense-wise?
Defensively?
Yeah. Because they actually signed a guy who was top 20 in defensive rating, Miles Murphy, and they replaced their 2 shitty I like Jesse Bates. He was overpaid. And then Von Bell was aging out, and they replaced him with a guy in the draft who, I actually wrote these guys down.
Was it a first-round guy?
No.
So we can't expect the same production from him
here's
Jesse Bates.
I think his name's Dax Hill. The guy, he was one.
Dax Hill, yeah. Solid.
Yeah, it's decent. It's better than...
He's getting torched? He's getting torched too, right?
I thought he got drafted the year before. He got drafted last year.
That's the developing replacement. And then they re-signed this guy named Michael Thomas, who actually was above average on PFF.
Do me a favor. Look
did they get better defensively?
No, they got worse.
They weren't good last year. I don't see where they got better.
But go ahead. Do this. What's the most important position on defense right now in the NFL?
Pass rusher.
Right. Can you go ahead and read it to me?
Miles Murphy, that's the guy I just said they added to their pass rush.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. He's solid. He should have got drafted earlier than what he did.
Yeah.
I don't see
But it's still a rookie guy. Still a rookie, but yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't. Let's say this in theory.
I'm not saying they're awful. They're not good.
Who are their corners? Because if you don't got solid corners or a pass rusher, you're going to get.
I was seeing on like fantasy football, they were ranked like number 11th overall.
That's because they're just dick eating.
How they dick eating on defense? No one's dick eating the Bengals on defense,
bro. They were doing the same.
They have to be because there's some names out there like who's on that fucking defense.
Let me see.
So their corners, they got I can't Awuzie, I can't say his name. Chidobe Awuzie, and then they got Cam Taylor Britt is their starting right corner. Dax Hill and Nick Scott at safety again. Yep. Who their linebackers are Jermaine Pratt, Logan Wilson, and Akeem Davis Gaither.
Let me look at these guys up. Hold on.
That sounds good to me.
Like I will say this though, the defensive line is good. They got DJ Reader and BJ Hill in the middle. I love that. And then
Ohio State
Sam Hubbard and Trey Hendrickson, and then Miles Murphy is just straight pass rush. But yeah, their secondary is not good at all. Their back seven isn't good. Their front four is good. Their back seven sucks. Awful. They're gonna be in shootouts.
I mean, that's the point, right? They just got to hold their own.
That's what I said. I agree with everything you're saying, but
they're going to have to put up points.
You're trying to say like, yeah, they're going to be in shootouts. So Joe Burrow doing what you're saying.
I would say this. I think the Browns might be one of the worst defenses in that.
One of them above the Bengals.
I think they're borderline the same. They didn't really do anything in the offseason. I have it. Obviously, I have Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Bengals, Browns.
Defense?
Yeah.
I mean, you could almost even throw Pittsburgh above Baltimore, I think.
I mean, I was trying to be nice about it. I didn't know if you guys were.
I don't know. I'm a fucking realistic.
I thought we were going to get some kickback.
As much as I'm sitting here talking about the corners and Pittsburgh are getting torched, they got the best defense in this division because Baltimore's corners ain't shit. We saw Jamar Chase give Marlon Humphrey fucking 400 yards on 3 catches. Like,
yeah.
But nah, it's definitely not even a question. The Bengals got the worst defense. I'm looking at Myles Garrett and Zadarius Smith off the edge. Elite. Denzel Ward and Greg
Zadarius
Newsome.
Smith?
Yeah. I wasn't even thinking about that.
Yeah, bro.
Denzel Ward, Myles Garrett.
Denzel Ward, Myles Garrett, Greg Newsome, Grant Delpit.
Who the fuck are these people?
You know who they are. We don't know the
is.
names you were throwing out for the Bengals.
Okay.
That's
not
the
doing
difference.
That's what we're not doing. Do you know who Zadarius Smith is? Like, that was a joke, right?
I do, but what year is he in? What, 15 or some shit?
Nah, he shouldn't be that old.
How many teams he been on?
He's only 30, bro. He started with the Packers, then he went to the Vikings, and now he's with the Browns. He played 1 year or 2 years with the Vikings. Played his first 4 with the Packers, and then they wouldn't
but he was on some
him.
clown shit. So Darius Smith was due from the Packers. They didn't re-sign him, so he went out on a revenge tour and went to the Vikings.
They didn't re-sign him because Preston Smith went crazy. I want to say Zadarius Smith last year had 10 sacks.
Myles Garrett, Greg Newsome, and Denzel Ward alone makes the Browns defense better than fucking than the Bengals play.
It makes up for the offense. Okay. I'll give the Bengals 4th.
Yeah, the Bengals are 4th. But yeah, he had 10 sacks. Yo, Zadarius Smith, his last 3 healthy seasons, 13.5 sacks, 12.5 sacks, 10 sacks.
Well, you seeing a trend, right?
Yeah, he's a 10-sack guy. That's the trend I'm seeing.
It's going like this.
But it's probably going to go down even more because you got Myles Garrett.
It's going to go up. It's going to go up even more because Myles Garrett's going to be getting doubled, and he's been doing this as the number 1 pass rush guy. Who else was rushing the passer in Green Bay before the Green Bay got Preston Smith?
Clay Matthews.
Yeah.
You want to talk about 45? That's what we're doing?
I'm just saying he was there. Was he not there?
How old was Clay Matthews? Actually, Johnny, you guys should know all about Zadarius Smith. He started with y'all.
Yeah, you didn't say his name. I was
he started with y'all.
Yeah, he started wanted to keep subtracting teams and shit.
Yeah, I did. I forgot he started with y'all. He played like ass for you guys.
Sure did.
Yeah, he was not good. But anyway.
Right. Well, yeah, I have the Bengals 13 wins.
Yeah, I got the Ravens at 12-5.
Actually, I like the Bengals to be like a sneaky Super Bowl pick too.
Wait a second. You have Baltimore winning the division, but you got Bengals at 13 wins?
He had the Bengals winning.
Yeah, I have the Bengals, Pittsburgh,
Baltimore.
I
thought he said okay.
Yeah, I have Bengals, Pittsburgh, Baltimore, and then Browns.
Yeah, no, I got the Ravens at 12-5. I got the Bengals at 12-5. I got the Browns at 12-5, and I got the Steelers at 0-17. Nah, for real. I got the Steelers 8-9, Browns 9-8, Bengals 10-7, and the Ravens 12-5. And like I said, and I agree with everything you're saying about Joe Burrow going off. But if he has a down game at all, they're losing off rip because that defense is just atrocious. Last year, that defense kept them into games. He threw 4 picks against Pittsburgh, and they almost won. That defense can't do that anymore.
Yeah, but that defense was like super ass last year too.
That defense,
and they didn't get better.
I feel like
I don't.
I would say
they got better though.
I thought they got better like by like this much, or they just held on. But I think that Bengals offense will do like Kansas City shit because I never think Kansas City's defense is any good. They have like 2 guys on that defense, but that offense is so elite that it's like.
Hold on, you said they were ass last year?
Who? The Bengals?
Bengals gave up 16 points, 18 points, 23 points, 10 points, 24
The Bengals
points,
are ranked number 25
points.
overall in defense.
Okay, that might be yards, but they don't give up points, bro.
They gave up in all categories.
They gave up 30 points one time last year.
They still gave up. They're still the 25th overall. Yeah. Okay, all right. So yards.
Yeah, yards
generally translate
look
to
at
some numbers,
but it doesn't. If they have a good red zone defense, it didn't matter because last year they only gave up 30 points once, and that was to Pittsburgh.
Ouch.
So,
yeah, that's crazy.
You're telling me that
30.
They can only get better than, right? They can't get worse than that.
What?
Yards wise, I'm going by yards.
The Bengals, they're gonna give the same amount of yards. They were never good, but now their red zone defense is worse, and they lose.
How's their red zone defense worse?
I don't know, bro, because their defense is just worse, so they got to get worse somewhere.
That's what I'm saying.
Just worse.
Yeah, I don't know. They didn't.
Whatever they're doing is working. That's what
they
I'm
were bending and not breaking last year because of all the vets that were aging that you wanted to get rid of. They were showing up.
They got rid of one.
Yeah, they got rid of overpaid Jesse Bates.
That's what I said. Yeah.
I'm not mad at it, but they got their defense worse. So, end of discussion.
Sure.
They're going to be in shootouts this year, regardless.
So I'm assuming we all can agree on the offensive rankings and defense rankings then, right?
Probably not, the way you're talking.
You're not telling me Bengals not number 1 offense in this division?
Oh, yeah. I thought we were doing defense first.
Oh,
Bengals got the number 1 offense, for sure. Hands down. It's not even. I think even
I think
biased
that's across the board.
Eric down here can agree with that.
Who's number 2?
The Ravens.
I got Ravens.
Sure, I'll agree with that. And then you guys are saying
the Browns are third.
Browns are third.
Browns are third.
Last.
Dude, I'm telling. Just screenshot all this shit. I'm telling you, Pittsburgh is gonna blow people away. And
Talk
what's
to
crazy?
Him,
man. He's a Pittsburgh fan who's quiet right now. That you're gonna see a second year.
Yeah, I think they have they have the best defense. That's going to keep them.
I'm waiting for the defense.
Kenny Pickett's not going to have to put up that many points.
Yeah, but let's say if he does take that second year leap, this team can only achieve.
I mean, I do expect him to be better. Yeah, just how good do you fucking think this guy's going to be?
I'm saying not. Like,
I mean,
numbers wise, like
his ceiling is Mac Jones. That's who Kenny Pickett
4 times a year.
Are you fucking serious? I think his ceiling is more like Brock Purdy of last year. That run he went on in the second half.
So his ceiling is undefeated.
Purdy.
Well, no, I'm talking about like. Well, it's as a team. I'm saying he's gonna be playing fucking good ball.
Bro, he's not gonna go undefeated. Let's not get off.
Definitely playing good.
Did I say undefeated?
That's what Brock Purdy did last year.
Because they're the number 1 defense. I'm saying.
And Pittsburgh gonna be right there this year as long as TJ Watt stay healthy.
Hey, shit. I'm just saying he's gonna have a massive lead. You're gonna see some decent offense in fucking Pittsburgh. I'm not saying he's gonna fucking be Patty Mahomes, but you just compared Kenny Pickett to fucking Mac Jones.
Don't do that.
You are literal like he was losing his job to some dude named Zappy and shit, bro. I want to fucking
this is what
the dude was fucking zapped and shit. We're going off Kenny Pickett. Hold on. I gotta get this off my chest. We're expecting Kenny Pickett to go crazy when last year he threw for 7 touchdowns and 9 picks. He was a rookie,
got off to and he got hurt. Start.
What did Mac Jones do his rookie year?
I bet. I was going to say I bet Mac Jones had better rookie stats than that.
Bro, he got hurt though. Oh.
Okay, how many games did he play? He played 13 games and only threw 7 touchdowns.
He was hurt like every other game. I'm telling you right now.
So he threw half a touchdown.
He still played.
That's what the big thing in the offseason was. The dude put up 15 pounds of muscle because like he can't keep getting hurt. He had concussions. Wasn't fucking Trubisky going in and out of games last year?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. He's throwing the ball 30 times.
Listen to me. You're going and that proves my point. That's why these are predictions. You're going off a biased rookie year. That's why they're calling it second year leaps. That's the point.
And you're going for a second year prayer. You're going for a second year prayer.
Well, bro,
listen to me.
He finished strong. Those stats that you named, the 7 touchdowns, 9. He threw 3 interceptions in his first game. And in the second game, he had an interception too. Like
every rookie year has a second year quarterback that makes the leap. And you're telling me it's Desmond Ridder. You are fucking high over there. Like I don't know what you're smoking over there.
I don't think any quarterback in the draft class is going to be any good. Kenny Pickett's going to be the best.
How are you a Commanders fan either? You don't think Sam Howell's going to make a leap either?
Huh? This is Sam Howell's first
year. He played in one game.
We're not counting. This is Sam Howell's first year.
Played in one game.
He played one game.
And it's a brand new NFL. All right, what is he, Ben Simmons now?
It's a brand new offensive coordinator.
What do you mean? He played in one game last year.
When you talk about
he still got to do all the NFL activities.
Okay, you the NFL.
But you're saying
about learning a team. He's learning a new offense. It's a brand new offense. We brought in a new offensive coordinator, so everything he learned last year is different.
You can't talk about a massive leap with Sam Howell when you only seen one game's worth.
He can't get better, bro. He's undefeated. He's the only undefeated quarterback in the NFL. He's never lost. You don't get better than that.
Donna, so is Jordan Love a rookie? Jordan Love a rookie?
Jordan Love's had the same offensive coordinator.
He's not a rookie. But I'm not going to sit here and say
he played one game.
Okay, we can't expect.
Actually, didn't play one game. Played a half.
But you're sitting here saying we can expect a massive leap from someone when you've only seen one game from him. We've only seen one game from. It doesn't matter how long they've been. He could have been in the league for 15 years. We've never seen him play. You can't talk about a massive leap.
But he's still in the category though. He's a rookie quarterback in the second year.
Okay, facts. If you want to count
call him a rookie. I don't care what you call him, but you just can't say.
Well, I'm just saying. No. I'm not saying. I'm not saying he will, but I'm saying if there's a quarterback in that rookie class, it has to be Kenny Pickett.
I told you where I'm. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said, and I told you I'm out on Sam Howell. Until I see him do something in a game that means something, I'm not hopping on this Washington bandwagon.
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm saying you saying Desmond Ridder over Kenny Pickett's a second year leap. You're fucking high.
I think he has a better chance in that division. I like Drake London. I like Kyle Pitts, and I like Arthur Smith as their offensive coordinator calling plays. He's not gonna have to do much. He's gonna hand the ball to Bijan Robinson and
I just don't think he was
Tyler
even
Algier for 40 times a game.
Neither one of them were.
Each one of those running backs are gonna have 20 plus.
I'll say Kenny Pickett was a little better.
And Trent, you said Kenny Pickett had he did better the second half of the season.
Yeah,
he did touchdown interception wise.
Well, do you know who his first 5 games were? It was the Jets, the Bills, the Bucks, the Dolphins, and the Eagles.
Yeah.
For your first 5 games.
I'm looking at the rest of these games though. In the back half of the season, he's not 168 yards, 195 yards,
Still
174 yards,
Still
197 yards. Like, he's not throwing for 200 yards. How big of a leap?
Did throw for 244 yards. He threw for 244, 265, 257.
That 257, that 327. Those are the games you told me not to count.
No, the 244 is against the Raiders.
Yep, that's the one game.
And the 265 is against the Bengals. I didn't say either of those games, so I don't know where you're getting that from. But
you said the back half of the season.
No, I listed the first 5 opponents. I didn't say nothing about the first half.
You're literally feeding my fucking debate, Donna. You guys won 9 wins last year, right? And he was playing like that. You're telling me if he just turns it just one notch to the right and he's throwing over 200 yards and he actually has a full offseason as the starting number 1 quarterback, he's not going to do better? They're not going to have 10, 11 wins, 12 wins?
If he does that, for sure.
And their defense is going to be the main reason why, not him. You're going to have TJ Watt for hopefully a full season. They're
going to win games the same way Washington won games last year. They're going to win 20-17, 17-14. Like those are games they're going to win.
So I got a question.
They're not going to come out here and score 35 points.
He can't be a productive quarterback not throwing 200 yards?
No, you can.
I'm not saying you can't. He's not taking that massive leap you think.
I'm only pulling up numbers to try to figure out where Anthony is talking about. Like, how big of a leap are we talking about?
I'm talking like 200,
is he going to go from 200 to 250? And that interception
his numbers weren't great last year though, and they were still winning games.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm talking about how big of a leap are you asking for from this kid?
Like I said, I'm not saying he's the next fucking Patty Mahomes. I'm saying he will have a second-year leap where they'll win games.
The way I was better than Mac Jones.
That's what
Will his second year be better than Mac Jones' rookie year? Okay, let's look at Mac Jones' rookie year.
Mac Jones only had a handful of good games. He started slowing down towards the end because I actually had him as rookie of the year that year, and he lost Jamar Chase off some bullshit. Because Jamar Chase is
Mac Jones in his rookie year threw for 3,800 yards, 22 touchdowns, and 13 picks.
Oh man,
68% completion.
Rookie year.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, hey,
that's
22 and 13.
But I mean, the way you and Trent were just coming out spitting on Mac Jones, like he's you both. Whenever he said something about Mac Jones, you both were. No, you weren't having it. So
Mac Jones did not look good last season.
If Kenny Pickett looks,
I'm not saying rookie year. I'm just saying Mac Jones does
not. I would expect Kenny Pickett to have a better year than at least Mac Jones' rookie year.
How about this? He's definitely 100% going to have 10 times better year than Mac Jones' second year.
That's what I was saying.
But that's not comparable though.
This past season. That's what I was saying.
I don't want to compare these guys because Mac Jones got hurt. He was losing time to Zappy. And when you look at the weapons Pittsburgh has, the weapons that he was thrown to, fair. I'm not doing that.
Borderline worst weapons in the league.
Oh,
maybe
the worst.
Yeah. And you don't have the mobility that Kenny Pickett has to escape the pocket a little bit.
Well, that's where I think.
But again, he might be better.
They're going to take some shit over him.
I'm not trying to be on this forever, but if Kenny Pickett if he can play as well as Mac Jones did his rookie year, these numbers that you guys scoffed at, if he does this, Pittsburgh's a 10-win team. I don't think he can do this.
Hold on, just 10 wins?
Yes. If he does this, they're a 10-win team.
With that defense.
I still think that division.
He won 9 games last year.
He didn't win 9 games.
We won 9.
How many games did he win?
We won 9 games last year with the team we had. We've got better in every category, I feel like.
And you're given a whole offseason as the starting quarterback.
His numbers got to be like that either for them to win games.
And you're saying if his numbers are like this, we might win 12 if his numbers are like this.
So how many games did the Bengals win?
Expect that.
The Bengals didn't get worse. You got to expect a level up from Joe Burrow, I would assume, right? So if they didn't get worse, they automatically have to be better than you, right?
Yeah, we talked about the schedule. If you go game by game, you can literally see how many wins each team are going to have. Like, you can at least get an idea.
I don't care about the whole game by game. I'm just assuming the Bengals didn't get worse. So if they didn't get worse, and you're saying you guys got better, I mean, I would assume they're still better.
I'm going by the blueprint. I'm going by the blueprint last year. If the NFC East could have done whatever the fuck they did last year, the AFC North can easily do that shit too. Yeah,
I agree.
And the Browns are not cutting it.
But I just don't see Kenny Pickett being the reason why. Is what I'm getting at.
I mean, he would have to be if they want to do that.
No, right? I mean, he doesn't have to be because I would assume TJ Watt doesn't have to miss 7 games again.
I mean, you're just feeling the fire. Yeah, honestly, I'm telling you, they're gonna be good next year.
I think they are.
I love their over-under.
Eric about to lose his money. Yes, sir.
I didn't say they were going to beat. All right. But let's see what else we got.
Anyway, the Bengals have the worst defense. Then it's the Ravens. Then it's the Browns. Then it's
I think there's like tiers. I think it's like a tier 1 and then a tier 2.
Yeah, I think it's the Steelers and then everybody else.
Well, I would say it's the Steelers like A, and then it's like B Ravens, and then
the Ravens are third in this division.
It's like X, Y, or Z fucking Browns.
The Ravens defense is not like that. They're third in this division. I'm taking the Browns defense over the Ravens. Until I see, I think Eric's muted, but until I see a pass rush from the Ravens, they just lost their arguably most productive corner in Marcus Peters. I don't see it.
Here's my thing, Donna. So you're literally telling me this is gonna be the best fucking offense the Baltimore Ravens is ever gonna see, and you're telling me their defense is some dookie sauce because it's not like it's average around.
No,
you're telling me this team is gonna be like Super Bowl bound.
I'm not saying they're dookie. I just like the Browns.
Browns have a good defense.
The Browns have a really good defense. You're sleeping on them. Like the Browns are winning games with Jacoby Brissett. That's not because they were scoring 35 points a game. Like the Browns are going to run the shit out of the ball and they're going to hold you down. That's how they're going to win games.
I've heard this every year. Yeah, and they're still not good.
I'm not saying they are as a team. I'm saying their defense is better than the Ravens. The Ravens are a better team. The Ravens offense, I think, is better than the Browns offense. I think the Browns have a better defense.
Okay.
And I mean, when it comes down to it, like,
I don't know about that.
When Baltimore knows what you're going to do, which is you're not going to run for fucking 200, 300 yards against Baltimore. So when they play the Browns and you know they're coming to run the ball, it's probably not likely.
I don't know. I don't know if I can agree with that. They knew the Titans were going to run on you guys, and Derrick Henry for like 300 yards.
Yeah, there was like, was it last year or the year before Nick Chubb was going crazy in Baltimore?
Probably last year.
I mean, I don't recall Nick Chubb. I do remember Derrick Henry.
Yeah. Everybody knows that playoff game.
It was definitely Nick Chubb.
Wild.
Because I'm pretty sure me and Eric was at that game.
But I will say this: when you think the Ravens have a better defense than the Browns, right? Who has the better player? Who's the best player on either one of those defenses? It's Myles Garrett. Who's the second best player on either one of those defenses?
Roquan Smith.
It's Denzel Ward.
Oh, Roquan. Come on now.
You just hating like, let's just move on. Let's just move on. You just wilding right now.
I don't know.
Wilding.
Yeah, everyone else knows. Come on,
That's fine. I think linebacker to corner. I think corner is a more important position. I think Denzel is at the top of the corners in his league. Just like Roquan's the top linebackers in his league, but I think corner's a more important position.
Denzel's a top 5 corner?
Top 10.
But that safety zone.
He's a top 5 corner.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know if you can do that.
Really?
You got Pat Surtain, you got Sauce, you got Jair Alexander.
You just said Roquan, didn't you?
No, top 5 corners. Top 5 corners. Denzel Ward, a top 5 corner.
Oh no,
Roquan's a top 5. Yeah, top 10. Roquan's a top 5 linebacker for sure.
Yeah,
but I think a corner is a more important position.
All right, well, Roquan and Marlon Humphrey are the next 2 players on defense easily.
Yeah, I'm maybe.
Nah, ain't no maybe about it.
All right, let's
the Browns have a better defense.
All right, well let's round out.
It's close regardless. I assume Kyle Hamilton's going to have a massive year, or at least a lot.
I'm hoping so.
We got the best safeties in the league. Marcus Williams and Kyle Hamilton. PFF got them ranked number 1 for the safety duos.
PFF is trash though.
Oh, PFF is trash.
I don't know. That's Donovan's favorite thing to bring up. That's Donovan's favorite thing to bring up.
It is too. But I'm only gonna tell you it's ass because they be loving Washington. Cam Curl has a higher PFF grade than Micah Parsons.
Yeah, but that's
Cameron Curl, bro.
That's
better than Micah Parsons.
You're saying one example. That's just their metrics, though, bro.
That's what I'm saying. PFF is trash. Like that's all I'm saying. Like you can't just rely.
That's one example. That's one example.
That's all I need.
That's all I need. Yeah.
No,
but I don't even know who this guy is.
He's Washington He's Washington starting safety, and they have him ranked higher on PFF than Micah Parsons.
How can they have it ranked higher if it's safety versus linebacker?
You said what?
Don't listen to that. They don't
overall
have
defensive
they don't
rating.
Have that
maybe I don't know.
No, it's just by position. What do you mean?
They're not in the same fucking position.
Yes, and Cam Curl was a 90.2 on PFF at safety, and Micah Parsons was a 90.1 at linebacker. That's what I'm saying.
They're going by his categories. Like, does he not hear that? He's a 90.2% safety category defensive player. Don't listen to Don. Don's dumb as rocks, bro.
Yeah, I mean, either way.
Yeah. He's
My
dumb
head
as
today.
rocks.
This man
He's
hurt my
dumb
head.
as rocks. I feel stupid. All right. Anyways, so I don't know if you guys want to break it down. Do you guys have a favorite NFL future? But I mean, I feel like we say this every week, but do you have a favorite one for this division?
It's just for the guests to give their future.
Well,
I have
my
a favorite
future.
Yeah, keep going.
My future is gonna be Lamar Jackson MVP, baby.
Okay.
It's supposed to be a lock.
Yeah, lock, man. Stop.
Bro.
You're giving people out fucking fake winners, bro.
I can see it.
That ain't.
I mean, me too, but not me throwing my money, like guaranteeing my money on it to happen.
Yeah, that's a cool pick.
I mean, I would love for it to happen.
What do you want our fans to win money with, Eric?
So, all right. So, a realistic pick, I would do the over on the Ravens total wins.
I
You
like
said
that.
when you saw it was at 10.5, right?
Yeah, 10.5.
Ooh, yeah.
I can see them winning at least like 12 games. So, I think doing the over for 10.5. Where's it at right now? Minus.
It's minus 105. It's under is minus 120.
I like it.
Sounds safe to me.
Yeah, I would do that. But if you want that real money, Lamar Jackson MVP.
He said, if you want that real money, parlay both, baby.
Plus 1,500 odds. So I'll take it. I'll put 100 on that.
For sure.
Sure.
I mean, we were just saying this is the most weapons he's ever had. So you got an MVP without him.
Juan Treadwell, Nelson Aguilar, OBJ.
Who's Nelson
Flowers?
Please don't throw his name. Don't. That's one name you could have left out.
I mean, all I'm saying is like this the best like wide receiver depth.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I mean, him being a number 5 receiver, yeah, that's tough. Yeah, that is tough.
And we still got like Trent over here laughing, bro.
No, I'm being dead ass serious. Like, not many teams would love to have him as their 4th or 5th receiver.
See, I'm happy for you guys because you guys are finally getting some weapons on the wide receiver depth chart, but on the average like landscape, that's just not the greatest.
So hold on, you guys think this is gonna be Lamar Jackson's best year passing?
I mean, he's claiming
over 6,000 yards.
His over under right now for passing yards is 3,500.
Didn't he say he was throwing for like 6,000 or some shit? Is that what
I said 4K. I said this is gonna be a 4,000.
No, I'm saying didn't Lamar say he was throwing for over like 6,000 or some shit?
I don't know, but his over under is set.
I think he just said he's going to be throwing the ball more. I didn't see a number attached to it.
Nah, he said he wants to throw like for 6,000 yards, but that's like never been done. So I don't know.
Was that like 450 yards a game?
Said he's smoking. Stay off the weed.
I like the optimism.
Look at that Kodak
That's
shit.
That's what you need in a quarterback, bro.
Yeah, he need to relax.
I feel like he probably won't run as much though this year. We'll see.
All right, it just might open it up him running even more, having those weapons. But
I mean, yeah,
I had to do that wrong. There's no way that's all it is. 6,000 passing yards, 17 games. It's only 350 passing yards a game.
Only.
That's all it is.
And they would have to hope. I'm assuming the other team's competitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some of those games
won't.
They just No.
All right. Well, let's change it and have some fun with our weekly segments. We'll start with Donovan and his history lesson, from my understanding.
Yeah.
I gotta step away and use the bathroom, so do this one without me. Sorry.
And Trent said, hold on, I ain't trying to not know my division. Let me go somewhere. All right, so we're gonna start off with just division questions. What is the AFC North's Super Bowl record all time?
Like within like 10 games, or
I don't even know
how many Super Bowls have you guys gone to? How many have you won? How many have you lost?
Probably say how much we won.
They have a winning record.
What's the Ravens record in the Super Bowl?
2-0.
Okay,
2-0.
What's the Steelers record in the Super Bowl?
They've won 7. So
I think they lost to the Cowboys, right? 1 year.
Wait,
how many Super Bowls they got?
Wait, they have 6 Super Bowls. They won 4 in the 70s, 2 with Ben Roethlisberger.
So like 6-2 or something like that. 6-1.
There you go. What's the Browns Super Bowl record?
Have they ever won?
Have they ever been there?
Actually, that's crazy.
Super Bowl.
The Browns have never been. What's the Bengals Super Bowl record?
I'm
gonna say 0-1.
2.
Nah,
0-2.
they
0-2.
0-2.
I think what's name went to 1.
Who?
Quarterback from Maryland. Didn't he go to a Super Bowl? Boomer.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I know Carson Palmer's ass never went.
So 0-2.
No,
Oh, they won with Boomer.
They didn't. They've lost 3.
Damn.
The other one.
So I don't feel
You
as bad
guys,
for us.
I don't know, but your Super Bowl record is 8-5. Steelers 6-2, Ravens 2-0, and then 0-3 from the Bengals, and the Browns have never been.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
You know what that means.
What is the series record between the Steelers and the Ravens?
Series record.
It's got to be about 50-50.
This is why I wanted Trent here. I think this is
Here. I'll do it. Can I use a calculator? I'm not gonna look it up.
yeah. Use a calculator. It's fine.
I'm just trying to see how many times you guys played each other.
Yeah, I don't.
2022 minus 1996.
It's 56 games.
Yeah, I was gonna times it by 2, but yeah.
Yeah.
Look, 20.
I would say
26.
the Steelers probably out of 56. I would say probably 29 wins.
So you're going 29 and 27.
Yeah.
I wanted to do it like closest guy gets a point because I got a bunch of questions.
All right. I'm saying they got like 33.
So you're saying 33-22?
Yeah.
33-23.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying they have a 10-game difference?
Mm-hmm.
Johnny, you said it's a 2-game difference?
Yeah.
Eric, what do you think it is?
So it's like a 5-game difference.
5-game difference?
Mm-hmm.
It's a 6-game difference. It's 31 and 25. So
and that's only because the last 4 games, I think the Pittsburgh has won, and 3 of them has been fucking Lamar not there.
All right, so Eric's got 1 point. How many MVPs does this division have? The Baltimore Colts do not count. But if you know how many the Colts have, I'll give you a bonus point.
I'm gonna say the Colts have 2 with Johnny Unitas.
2 MVPs or 2 players?
2 players.
You're wrong. So you don't get the bonus point. But how many MVPs does this division have, not including the Baltimore Colts?
What? So we just got to get the player. So if the player has
how many MVPs?
Right.
I'm saying,
but if one
6.
player won multiple. Though.
So if you say So for instance, Lamar had 3 of them. You were to say Lamar.
Okay.
I'd give it to you.
I'm saying 6.
Okay, you're wrong.
Well, I would love for you to throw some names out because I can't think.
So
I'm gonna say Jim Brown won 1, Lamar won 1.
Terry Bradshaw probably.
Jim Brown never won an MVP.
Oh, so this number's real low.
This number's real low.
Oh, so it's like it's 1.
2. No, 2. Didn't Roethlisberger win 1?
Roethlisberger never won an MVP.
2.
It's 2. Eric was right. It was 2. Now, how many MVPs do the Baltimore Colts have? This is just a throwback question because it's crazy to me. This team has more MVPs than your entire division.
5.
Yes, they have 5 MVPs. Well, 5 MVPs have been won by 3 players.
United has 2.
United has 3
of them.
Going
out with numbers, bro.
This ain't my division, man. This ain't my division.
All right. Who is the only player in this division to lead the NFL in rushing yards?
Hold on. What'd you say?
The only player in this division in NFL history to lead the NFL.
Oh, Jamal Lewis.
Jamal Lewis.
Yeah.
Johnny got that.
Johnny got
I'll give it to Johnny, yeah.
Johnny got that. It's 2-1. Hold on. I got to get my puppy. She's crying again. And then I got questions for each one of your teams.
You're on. There's same. Okay. Didn't Jamal Lewis go to prison for like weed or some shit? Like big amounts of weed.
No, I think he was selling that Yayo.
Oh, it's even crazier.
All right. So, who set a? This is for Johnny and Eric because you guys have the same team. And if you know it, you can steal it as always.
What, Trent take a dookie or something?
I have no idea. But who set a Ravens record by rushing for 227 yards in a single game?
Was this recent? Because I think I know this.
The year was 1998. I put that down if anybody.
I don't know this.
1998. I don't even know who was on the team then. Jamal Lewis didn't come in until 99, I believe.
That's why I put this one in. When you think of this guy, you don't think of him as a Raven.
Is it I don't know. I'm thinking of a quarterback.
Name is another team.
Another team he played for?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
He played for the Chiefs. That's where you would know him as. That's the team you would know.
Priest Holmes.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
sir. Yes, sir.
Give it to me.
Who was the head coach of the Ravens in 2005?
Brian Billick.
Brian something.
Brian Billick.
Yep.
He's that tall ass dude.
Who was the first player ever drafted by the Ravens?
Oh, Jonathan Ogden.
Yes, sir. If you know who the second player drafted was, same
Ray
year.
Lewis.
There it
Lewis.
is. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
The third?
I don't know.
I don't
the
know.
third. I didn't write that down.
Matt
All right,
Stover. No, I was kidding.
No mama.
Last
No mama.
question for this division. How many losing seasons do the Ravens have since the year 2000?
Yeah, I'm gonna say like 3.
I think it is 3. I think.
No.
5.
2.
Yes, sir.
It really?
5 since the year 2000.
So it's
You guys had a slump where you went 7-9, 6-10, and like a bad year back to back to back.
I wonder how many they have
right
total.
after 05. I did to 2000 because their first 6 years they only had one winning season. So I cut it off.
Since 96? Didn't they come in 96?
Yeah, so their first 6 years, I cut it off at 2000. Like the first 6 years, they only won one season. They had one winning season. But all right, Trent. Now that you're back, you missed all the division questions. But in the Steelers' first Super Bowl appearance, who did you guys beat?
That's a long time ago.
I know this.
Are they still a current team?
Yes.
What?
Like I mean, with like the name changes and stuff.
Yes. They're still
gotcha.
active. They are still a current team.
They're
actually pretty good last year.
I'm going to guess the Packers.
No. Anybody know it for a point?
Hold on.
I have no idea.
They beat the Giants.
Nope.
Giants. 49ers.
Nope. Minnesota Vikings.
Vikings.
After the
close.
2006 season, which Steeler head coach stepped down after coaching for 15 years?
Bill Cowher.
Yep.
He's actually
What
in North
NFL team did Jerome Bettis play for before being traded to the Steelers?
Rams.
Damn, Eric, give the man a chance.
My bad.
All right.
Where'd he go to college?
He definitely was not getting that.
I didn't know, bro. I only ever think of him as a Steeler. I didn't know he got traded. I thought he started with the Steelers. I ain't gonna lie
I know
to
his nickname.
Yeah, good for you. All right, Trent, your last question and by far your hardest question. During
That one
World
was
War
pretty
II,
hard.
During World War II, the Steelers had to
You're
merge.
bringing up some World War II.
This is just a cool.
shit.
This is a cool fact that I didn't know about until I was like looking up Steelers trivia.
All
During
right, so
World War
let's
II,
make it a fact, not a
the
question.
Steelers had to merge with 2 NFL teams. Who were those teams, and how long did they play together?
No clue. So go ahead and
Eagles won?
Yes, Philly was one. The Eagles were one. And I will tell you this, the other team was in the NFC East during this time, but is now in the AFC West. If that helps.
Oh, the
Broncos.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
Nope. The NFC West. I'm tripping. Sorry, Trent. The NFC West.
It was the Cardinals, wasn't it?
It was the Cardinals. My bad, Eric. I fucked you up.
What
But yeah,
what city was where the
Cardinals,
Cardinals
you
based
know
out
this.
of then?
Chicago. They were
Okay.
Chicago. Do you know how long they had to play together?
2 seasons.
Yes, sir. All right, Ant.
Oh, okay.
Where did the Panthers play their home games in their first season?
Oh, me?
Yep, this is for you. If you don't know it,
Huh.
sure.
Their first season?
Their first season, before their stadium was built, where did they play their games?
That's cool.
Right back.
It was a college stadium.
It is.
Question for you before I start rambling. I rambled the team. Is it not in North Carolina?
It's not in North Carolina.
Is it Wofford?
Nope.
No.
Wofford.
That's some shitty college too, right?
No, it's not.
There's only one fucking good college in South Carolina.
What is it?
They play at the Gamecock Stadium? I did not know that.
Nah, Clemson.
What the fuck? You said they played their home games there in 96?
Yeah. Panthers played their home games at Clemson the first year. When was the Panthers'
Fucking
first
cap.
winning? How many years were the Panthers an organization before they had their first winning season?
First winning season, 2.
That one tricked me up because I didn't think that was right, but it is.
I know.
All right. First
We
draft
didn't-
pick ever.
we hit the
by
ground
Panthers.
running. First draft pick ever?
Yep.
Oh, this is a trick one. It's a quarterback.
It is.
I get this wrong all the time. Frank Wright. Nope.
No.
It's Kerry Collins. I know. Let's go,
It
baby.
is.
Let's fucking go.
All
The only reason why I was tricked out is because I watched fucking documentary of Frank Wright.
I gotta look at my quarterback. I gotta look.
Where Kerry Collins go to college?
Don't know.
Penn State.
I know the girl he married was our next door neighbor. It was this dude's daughter. The guy owned all the tractor trailers stops in North Carolina. Don't know if you know that. He was a drunk too. Supposedly Kerry Collins was fucked up every time he played.
All right, Ant. The last question for you, and then I got one more question for everybody. How many names can you name in your Ring of Honor?
Like currently, right now?
Yep, currently, right now. I was just at the
How many is there? So if I start rambling,
there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Does this count the one that's happening this year too?
No.
So no Julius Peppers.
That's not up yet. Nope.
No Steve Smith.
Steve Smith is up there.
Okay,
That's
well,
one.
I heard this gonna be this year, but all right.
I'm looking at the picture right now because I was just at the stadium for that concert. Steve Smith is up. Julius Peppers is not.
Well, he's this year then.
Okay.
So there's one. Here's one. Ron Khalil.
No.
What?
Nope.
Fuck. Hold on.
I think I know. Is there another receiver?
Oh no. I know who it is. There's one because he actually died. He's our keep pounding fucking chant. Oh my god. He's black. Let me see. He's a middle linebacker.
Oh.
Yup.
He's a middle linebacker.
I know who you're talking about.
Sam.
I didn't know he died. That's crazy.
Sam Mills?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
A receiver?
No, he's a linebacker.
No, I said, is there a receiver?
I don't know who two of these guys
no.
are.
So this year, I know who's this year is Julius Peppers and Musa Muhammad, but I'm
That's
saying
I was gonna say Musa Muhammad.
Yeah.
Played on the Bears as well, right?
Well, this sounds crazy, but seems too obvious. Jake Delhomme?
Yes, it is. And then these other two guys I've never heard of. I wish I could help you. I don't know the positions they played. I've never heard of these guys.
Oh, you say there's two more guys?
There's two more. I've never heard of either one of these. One's first and last name start with the same letter.
Is Dan Morgan one of them?
No.
Well, he's our coach now,
but I'm about to just give him to you because I can't.
Hold on. Is Rick Fox in that? He has to be in that, right?
Nope.
That's sad. I don't know the other two. Name them.
Jordan Gross.
So that's why I said Ryan Cleo. He's offensive lineman. They played together.
Yep. Jordan Gross and Wesley Walls.
I don't know who the fuck that is. He's from like the original team.
Yeah. All right. Last question for all of you guys. So it's crazy. There's only 5 teams in NFL history to support 2,000-yard rushers in the same season. Just so happens, all 3 of your teams do. So, Anthony, can you name me the 2 players that ran for 1,000 yards, and can you name me the season they did it?
Yeah,
same
it's
season.
Fucking easy.
Yep. Go ahead.
It was Jonathan Stewart.
Yep.
D'Angelo Williams.
Yep. What year?
And it was 2009.
I had to put the year in there because that shit was too easy for you.
2009.
Eric, Johnny, can you name me?
Was that right?
Yes, you were right. 100%.
Yeah.
Jonathan Stewart, D'Angelo Williams, 2009. Can you guys name the 2 players that did it for you and the year?
I give this one to Johnny. I'm not too sure.
I don't know.
2,000-yard rushers.
I mean, I would assume it would have to be Lamar and a running back.
Does quarterbacks count?
Yeah, quarterbacks count.
Yeah, I mean, so the year's 2019. Okay. It has to be his MVP year.
Yep.
So probably.
Who the fuck was your running back?
Who was the running back in 2019?
It was not Gus Bus.
Who?
I was Gus Edwards. I was calling him Gus Bus, but who's the other guy? Who's
your running back, guys? Come on now.
Big
trust.
Oh, Mark Ingram. You guys
there
suck.
You go. Come on now.
Oh, Mark Ingram.
Oh my god.
He'd be all over the place, man.
He used to be sliding and shit in the end zone.
All right.
I mean, they really ran 3 running backs back then. They had fucking Alex Collins, Gus.
Super hard.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
If you get this, I'll be very impressed. If you get this, I'll be very impressed. But who are the 2 running backs for you guys that ran for 1,000 yards in the same season, and what year did they do it in?
I bet I know.
Wait. So they were in the same season?
Yes. That's why it's so impressive. You guys had 2,000-yard rushers in the same season.
Well, I know it wasn't the past 2 years.
No, yours is.
It was probably before you were born. Yep.
It was way before you were born.
Oh, then yeah.
Your parents probably hadn't even met yet.
I'm just gonna guess the year 74, Franco Harris, and whoever their other running back is.
You got the player, you got the year wrong, and the other player obviously you don't know who it is. But You were close. Franco Harris and Rocky Blyer, 1976. Again, Trent, I'd have been super impressed.
Rocky Blyer.
Yeah, I've never heard of that dude.
That's a sick name.
Yeah, but that's all I got for you guys. Figure I'd bring a little trivia in.
Fun.
Shut up, Osh.
I got a basketball segment. If y'all want me to
me
go
too.
ahead and
Well, let me go.
Got
Trent.
it, man.
Let me go
Alright,
first, Trent. Mine's like literally so quick because I didn't get to do much while I was in Mexico.
let's go.
So I started robbing the theme from Johnny because I saw a TikTok on this one, and
That is
I
a
just
good
want
theme,
to
though.
put you guys on the spot on this. So you guys are gonna blindly rank the NBA duos, past and present, top 5, first being best, 5th being the worst, and we're gonna see who is
No
the best.
honorable mention. Just
Nope.
1 through 5.
Top 5. Just tell me when you guys are ready. Should I write this down?
I'm good.
This down.
Go ahead.
I'm keeping track of mine.
Oh, you guys write your own shit out. All right.
Yeah.
So where do you guys rank Russ and KD?
This is all time.
Yes.
There's probably gonna be some garbage ass duos in here.
Nah, I'll keep it somewhat competitive.
You're not gonna throw that random ass weirdo out like Johnny does at the end of his.
I don't know.
I got them at 3.
That's exact. Yeah.
I got him at
Yeah.
4.
Eric,
3 sounds good.
3. All right. Chris Paul and Blake Griffin.
5.
Okay.
This
I'm
man.
gonna say
Anthony
4.
I'm saying 5 just because he said competitive.
Okay. All right. Let's juice it up. Steph and Clay.
Oh,
All right, number 1.
I'm gonna say 1 also.
if it's all time, nah, he's gonna throw fucking MJ and Scotty in his last.
I will say this:
Oh,
they're
yeah,
not good. They're
okay.
not in this. They're not in this. I'll
Who's
say that.
MJ and Scotty aren't in this?
Yeah, they're not.
I'm still going 2, Steph and Clay.
Trent.
Hold up, because I'm just trying to see what I think you would do.
Are you looking it up?
Oh,
okay.
What am I?
Yeah.
What would I be looking up?
Me
anyway?
on my phone right now, pulling up TikTok.
I'm
Best duos all time, blind ranking.
gonna go 2nd.
So everyone did 2nd.
No,
No, I got Clay and Steph 1.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I
does
got
Eric.
1 too.
So does Eric.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I got Bron and Dwayne Wade.
Yeah,
I knew that was coming.
that's 1.
Yeah.
2.
And depending on how
Alright.
you look at it, you could say Steph and Clay are better because they won a lot more rings.
Yeah. Yep.
So you could say that.
Yeah, but they
All
also
right.
played more time together.
Their
grand
winning percentage in the finals is better.
Well, here's the grand
Winning
finale.
percentage overall is probably better.
You guys ready? Grand finale.
Yeah.
Kobe and Shaq.
Oh, you fucking
You're
dick.
a fucking piece of shit.
You a jackass.
You're an
Yeah, bro,
asshole.
come
I
on,
had to
bro.
get Johnny back.
That's so fucked. I knew it's crazy because I was like, he's gonna throw out a MJ, and I knew he was gonna throw the last one for last.
I started with Steph and Clay, and then it just kept elevating. I mean,
Yeah.
Steph and Clay's awesome though.
I mean, mine's not terrible except that Kobe.
Well,
and
I
Shaq
mean,
should be
Steph
one.
and Clay have the most rings together out of this whole group.
Yeah.
But having, yeah,
Kobe and Shaq.
Kobe at 5.
Oh,
is
hold on.
crazy.
How many
You have
rings does
a
Steph and Clay
5?
have?
They
You
have
have
4.
5?
4 each.
Yeah.
Hold on. Shaq
Yeah, 4.
has.
No, he said together.
They have 3.
Together.
3 together.
Kobe and Shaq have 3 together.
Oh yeah. I'm thinking of total rings. I'm like, yo, whoa, they got.
So mine's better than Johnny's because Johnny's got Kobe and Shaq 5, so his is automatically thrown in the garbage, right?
I mean, where do you have Clay and Steph at though?
2.
Okay, yeah.
I got Kobe and Shaq 3 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hang on now. Hang
Mine
on.
goes Bron and
Yeah, no,
Wade,
mine's
Steph
not
and
good.
Clay, Kobe and Shaq, Russ and KD, and Chris Paul and Blake Griffin.
Yeah, Blake Griffin and Chris Paul had to be 5,
And then Russ and KD have to be 4.
or at least 3.
No,
that's
they're
what
better.
I had
They're
them
better
I'm
than
not
me.
saying like rankings wise, but like if you had to like play the game,
Yeah. But
you
they're
had to
4th.
start
But they're
there, yeah.
they're 4th on this list. And then however you want to do Bron, Wade, Kobe, Shaq, and Steph and Clay.
Have fun with it. Okay, but yeah, I thought that was funny because
That was.
every one you kept thinking was.
What was yours, Trent?
I have a would you rather, and Eric, I was told you were an OKC fan.
I meant your list.
Oh, my
I
list.
meant your list.
Damn.
I beat
Wade,
Johnny.
Steph, Clay, Russ, KD, Kobe, Shaq, Chris Paul, Blake.
I think I got you beat too.
Yeah, Eric, what's yours?
I'm gonna say Steph, Clay at 1.
Well, no, I'm
Kobe
saying
at
would you
2nd.
write down?
Oh shit. I already scribbled this shit out, bro.
Yeah, he said nah.
He said I lost.
I think
lost.
he had Kobe and Shaq at 4.
Yeah, I think it would have been probably 4.
Okay. All right. Well, Trent, let's
Off with
have
them
some fun.
being the last one.
Let's do your would you.
All right, yeah. So I heard you were an OKC fan. We didn't really talk that much about basketball, but I'm sure you're excited for the Thunder going forward in the future.
Sure.
So I have a would you rather SGA edition. So we're gonna do this as going into next season, fully healthy, and basically you only have these players for 1 year. So it's who you would want for the
Just
year.
for this year.
Yeah.
Not for the future of the franchise.
Yep.
That makes this
It's
tough.
for this year.
Hold on. And
It's
this
for
is
this
just
year.
for your team. This isn't for the Thunder.
We
Yeah,
plugging him on the Thunder, or are we just doing
No,
start
yeah,
your
That's
team
what I'm saying.
off?
So
to start your
Okay.
team, just
Okay.
he's the
Okay,
first
okay.
player on your team.
Okay.
There's no other pieces around him. Okay.
Okay, cool.
All right. So first one we have SGA or Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd go SGA.
I'll go
Oh,
SGA.
that's tough.
It's funny because I knew Ant was gonna be the only one to like maybe pick Donovan.
Nah, because the reason why is like SGA is like a stat machine. He's great.
If Donovan
like,
Mitchell was
I know what
6'6",
Don
this
is going to
wouldn't
give
be
me.
a question.
But I agree. And the thing is, I would probably take Don in the playoff. I got to take D.
You would take Donovan in the playoffs?
He's choked in the playoffs.
He's never done.
He's at least been there.
In the first round exit.
So I mean, I guess that's better being there and not succeeding at all. And that's
no. He didn't. I mean, he hasn't choked fully because
that's how LeBron fans look at it.
Didn't they beat down on OKC?
When
they had wasn't Melo on their team? Didn't they couldn't go into Utah and beat them?
Oh yeah,
Utah
not sure.
was also a fucking top 2 seed back then, right?
Every year for
they were top 3 defensive team for like 6 years.
Was it because of Donovan Mitchell though?
And Gobert was getting DPOIs then.
Leading the league in blocks and shit.
No, they had like a 5-6 year stretch where they were like top 3 defensively,
getting bounced early too.
I mean, he's averaged 28 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds in 44 games in the playoffs.
Yeah, I love that. What's his field goal percentage?
I mean, you can say that about a lot of these fucking dudes.
I know, but I'm just saying this year.
Okay, but it's also going into the year.
I watched Donovan Mitchell miss 13 straight shots and then came down and pulled up a transition 3 after missing 13 straight. Like, buddy, just don't care.
Hold on.
Didn't care.
Wasn't Donovan Mitchell the guy who put up like 70-something points this year?
Yeah,
71.
I mean, the only thing that I have to say about this is, we saw him going to the Cavs. We expected him to be that guy in Cleveland, and he averaged 28 this year. Where SGA, he was the guy in OKC, and he hit 31.
SGA didn't have he didn't have anybody else though.
Cleveland's was loaded.
Yeah, not really offensive.
Garland would take some shots.
Yeah, but Donovan Mitchell chucks. This man be putting up shots.
I agree, but there's nobody else on the Thunder that even puts up shots. I mean,
who's better at basketball?
SGA. I'm taking
SGA is better at basketball. Period.
Yeah.
But it's not. If Donovan Mitchell was 6'6", this should be a real conversation.
Yeah,
I know, but I'm saying if he was,
that's just like, I don't even want to get into that because you said some crazy shit in the text the other day, and I still meant to rage on you. You were like, take LeBron's athleticism. Yeah, we're not gonna get into that.
Yeah,
do not talk about that.
We can talk about it.
No.
I saw TikTok.
No.
And it was like, if you take away LeBron's freaky like athleticism, like the fact that he's a 6'9", built like a brick shit house, like skill wise, LeBron's not there. Like his handle's not there, his shot's not there. Like if he wasn't such a freak, like he wouldn't be the GOAT.
That's a bullshit. No, that's a bullshit loaded question because that goes hand in hand with his.
I exactly said that. You could say that with any player, and he's has one of the highest IQs we've seen in basketball, and he's one of the best passers.
Take Jordan's jumping ability, and we've never seen the Air Jordan shoe come out either. So
yeah, no, I'm not disagreeing with anything you're saying. I'm just saying like that's the TikTok I said. Nothing in that TikTok is wrong. If you take that shit away, he's not the GOAT. Skill wise, LeBron's not there. He doesn't have a good handle. He doesn't have a good shot. Like.
Oh,
so what?
Right?
Huh?
Jordan's the GOAT.
Fuck no.
Jordan's the GOAT, right?
Fuck no.
Not in this chat.
He's my GOAT. All right. All right, let's go. Let's just keep going.
All right, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because that could be a whole pot itself. So I wanted to see where your guys' head was with this next one. I was most intrigued on this one. SGA or Kyrie Irving?
For 1 year?
You know the rules.
I'll go SGA.
I'm going SGA just because I don't need Kyrie's toxicity to fuck
Eric,
up my
you said SGA too?
Yeah, Kyrie might freak out, say the earth flat, and miss like 20 games. Like, I'm not even trying to deal with that.
Nah,
bro.
man, there's gotta be stipulated.
Yeah.
No, like he ain't missing no games, no injuries, no. He ain't carrying this shit around the court.
Right.
Like,
so Kyrie got better handles. Kyrie got better handles, but SGA is
he's a 6'6" do it all guard.
Straps.
Yeah, defensively too. So yeah.
Anthony, I didn't hear Anthony's.
I'll take SGA, but this is such bullshit. This is recency bias. He had like a crazy season last year, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean,
you said, hold on.
You can go back to
that's it. You don't think
Kyrie hasn't had a really good year since he played with LeBron 7 years ago.
Yeah, but he's been doing all kinds of crazy shit. But it's still like I know it's still there. I need to see SGA every year to do this.
I feel you there, but
he's gonna do it again.
We haven't seen Kyrie for 7 years though. So
I agree. Well, but the thing is, the league's getting all weird now. Like you got guys playing like once every week and shit, and it's just I don't know.
Well, I feel like
taking SGA.
Ant, you didn't really give us an answer.
I'll stick with SGA.
Yeah, SGA.
I want Kyrie though, but that is what it is.
All right. Next one, SGA or Dame.
You can't even. The dude didn't even play. I mean, he was killing it last year, but
yeah, I'd go SGA.
Trent said fully healthy for 1 year. Fully healthy, no questions. 1 year.
Yeah, I mean, SGA fully healthy last year, put up 31, and I know I'm going to get more boards and more assists out of him. And he straps defensively. I'd take him.
Dame in the clutch though.
One.
Yeah.
This is the closest one for me, but I'll probably say SGA still.
I mean, I don't know off the top of my head, but in his best year, fully healthy, did he score over 31 points a game?
He's hit 30. Not that.
Over 31 though.
He hit 30 this year, didn't he?
I think he did.
I think if SGA had another mouth to feed,
he said that at one point.
Yeah, SGA won't have that this year because Chet's going to be down there.
Yeah,
like Jalen's going to get the ball more. Like I think last year was a perfect situation for SGA because they had no expectations, so he was allowed to go in and do what the fuck he wanted to do. That's not going to be the case this year.
And he still had them in position to make the playoffs.
I agree, but I think, and don't get it twisted. I think if you swap him and Dame, I don't think the Thunder are nearly as good. So yeah, I'm going SGA just off that fact alone. I think if Dame was on the Thunder this year instead of SGA, I don't think they're as good. So I'll go with SGA for that fact only because I was about to pick Dame.
Ant, did you say?
Yeah, I'm taking Dame. Fuck that.
Dame.
I ain't mad at you.
That's like all day long. And he averaged 32.5 last year.
So yes, his best year he did, Johnny.
I know I'm getting more boards and assists out of him too, and better defense. But yeah.
I have two more. SGA or Jimmy Butler?
I'm gonna take Jimmy Butler, bro.
Jimmy?
Playoff Jimmy. He's proven himself, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but we need him for the whole year. So this is going into the year.
Yeah, and you need him for the whole playoffs too.
I don't need him against the number one overall seed and then for him to forget how to play basketball the next
halfway through the playoffs, so, he died.
I'm taking SGA.
Yeah.
He didn't do that.
I'm taking Jimmy
a dog, bro.
I'm taking Jimmy.
Jimmy a dog, bro.
When he wants to be, which is crazy.
I'm taking Jimmy.
Regular season, he didn't look like that. But.
You know why, Don? Because I keep picturing that they would play 1-on-1, and I don't think SGA would score on him.
I think you're tripping.
And the only reason why I saw
think you're tripping.
I saw some TikTok about Jimmy Butler, and it was like the wildest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Jimmy might bully SGA. Like I think we just back him down the whole way but SGA is getting buckets, bro. You're bugging.
I mean, hold up, but you're talking about one of the best defenders in the league.
Yeah, at his position, I think
Jimmy Butler is one of the best perimeter defenders in the league.
Yeah,
his position,
his whole career. What are you talking about?
Yeah, and I would have to say SGA probably isn't too far behind.
Especially at where does Jimmy right now rank in perimeter defenders right now? I'm genuinely.
I mean, perimeter alone, I don't know, but two-way defenders, he's definitely like top 3. I'm not gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I
don't know. Jimmy's dad.
He said, "Is it his dad?" Anthony thinks so. Definitely.
Dude, did you see the crazy video about him? I saw the video. The one with like Jeff Teague was talking about him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
Oh, it's the craziest video ever. He's like, it's the video where he's talking about he wanted to get paid by Minnesota. So this
practice
dude
video.
Yeah, and this dude's like,
oh yeah, I've seen that.
They're like, you go against the first string. He's like, nah, I got the D-League players. And then he whoops their asses, and then they're like, get back on, we're gonna fuck you up. And then he played the second string. Or they get the first and second string to play. So they say Jimmy runs into the locker room.
Yeah.
After he
has a little
news.
interview. Yeah.
Yeah, it takes off his warm-ups. You see his warm-ups? He cut out the Minnesota.
He cut out the Minnesota. Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
He's that guy, bro.
SGA ain't doing that shit, bro.
But he funny. Jimmy just funny shit, though, because he stood on all that shit. He's like, y'all really chose Tobias Harris over me.
Yeah.
Philly's fucking stupid.
They are.
Philly has made a lot of wrong decisions.
Did you imagine Jimmy Butler, James Harden, and Joel Embiid?
Man, I hate you, Trent. Everyone's got SGA. I'm literally picking the other dude on every one of these.
I like it.
I picked Jimmy. I picked Jimmy on this one.
Jimmy?
Yeah, Jimmy on it. Yeah, I got Jimmy on this one.
Last one.
SGA's gonna give me 30. Jimmy's gonna give me 20.
SGA, Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
Last year.
So all right.
So Jimmy Butler is a better basketball player than Devin Booker?
I'm saying Devin Booker, but I want to know why you're saying Devin Booker, Donna. What's the argument now?
What do you mean?
So
because
how many more points? I mean, SGA is putting the same amount of points. I mean, you're getting the same. I don't think Devin Booker's a good defender.
He's not. But Devin Booker's just an elite. I think Devin Booker's just a better scorer than SGA. Devin Booker has done what Devin Booker's done, and I think he does it again this year with other mouths to feed. I don't think, like I said, SGA was.
But your argument, but SGA does everything else better though.
Yeah, but does he do everything else better?
Yes.
Yes.
He's a better
assists, rebounds, and defense.
I don't know.
Here's what I might lean towards Devin Booker, but I would say the Suns would be a lot better if, in my opinion, if they had Kevin Durant and SGA over Kevin Durant.
Yeah, but that's just because they need a point guard. That's why.
I just think those two.
I think
like those two, Devin Booker and KD just need the ball in their hands.
I think offensively, Devin Booker is a better offensive player than SGA.
Yes.
I think SGA is a better defensive player than Devin Booker. But I just think Devin Booker is just one of those elite offensive talents you just need to take. That man was, before he got hurt in the playoffs, but he was shooting like 74% from the field.
I agree.
I'm not taking that ever.
But he didn't have better regular season stats.
You know, and that was one series in which he didn't play good enough to get him out of that series.
He got hurt that series.
Yeah, I overall player, my only player on the team, I'd probably lean SGA, actually.
Yeah, I'm taking Devin Booker. To build my team
I'm taking Devin Booker.
I'm taking Devin Booker. To build my team around, I'm starting with Devin Booker.
I'd say no your argument.
And then I could put pieces around Devin Booker.
Yeah, I would. I think I swept the floor with SGA, actually.
I think you did too.
Eric got close.
Yeah, well, that's all I had. I like it. Just wanted to see where y'all's temperature was.
I'm tripping that you took Jimmy Butler, but then you didn't take Devin Booker.
Yeah, I picked Jimmy Butler because he's just more of a dog, bro.
He got that dog in him. Junkyard.
Yeah, Devin Booker seemed like, I don't know.
I feel like you're just a hater, Donna. Any team that I like or a player that's on my team associated, you just hate them. They're not good enough.
That's not it. I just feel like if Jimmy Butler had that dog in him, I would see it more.
Yeah,
he turns it on and off when he wants. Like,
yeah.
But he is not like that all the time. If he was like that all the time, I would say about him.
Bro, what do you mean? Defensively, he is like that all the time. He's like that regular season. During the regular season, he did what we needed him to do. We didn't need him to be a scorer because we had Tyler Hero having 20 points a game. Tyler Hero went out in the playoffs.
Devin Booker has Kevin Durant. We haven't seen a score. The Heat have never seen a score like him.
I understand,
but Devin Booker has him on his team, and he still puts up 20 plus a game.
So does Jimmy Butler.
Okay, but Hero's not anything like Kevin Durant, so he doesn't need. From what you're saying, he doesn't need.
From team needs, you need to play your role. You need to do what your team needs you to do to win. We have him. You act like he doesn't set up the offense.
I'm not acting like anything. He's just not better at basketball than Devin Booker.
Distribute the ball around. But I'm saying because you guys are acting like just because he's not a dominant scorer and that's the only thing that he does all the time that he's not that good. At least Donovan. That's what it seems like for me.
He has an owner.
No, he just like I'm not trying to hear it, bro. If I could pull up just shot attempts,
You're telling me that
alone, like
that 56-point game. Why don't we see that more often? When he puts that up against Drew Holiday, the best perimeter defender.
But that's what I'm saying.
We need to see that more often.
He had to do that though. That's what I'm saying. Like he had to do that. Or we would have lost.
What was y'all's record this year as a team?
We were in the play-in, so I could tell you. Like I said,
we were
battling injuries all year. He was out. Tyler Hero was out.
Yeah, he played 64 games out of 82, so he wasn't even really out. He only missed 18 games. He only missed 18. Like that's not he didn't.
You said he only missed 18. Motherfucker, he's the superstar on our team.
So how many did Tyler Hero miss?
Probably around the same.
So why wouldn't Jimmy Butler drop a 56 when Tyler Hero was out? I'm saying, if you're saying he did what you needed to do, motherfucker, y'all was barely not a playoff team because he didn't do it in the regular season.
That's right.
If he just has a fucking on switch, doesn't do it, bro. Like I need to see that dog all the time. I don't see it. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, if you can truly say you think that's the same player you saw in the playoffs as the regular season, then it's not the same player.
It's not.
Different play style, but
where it counts.
But
yeah, where it counts though.
But if we're talking about the same player, he's averaged the same statistics the past 3 years.
What did he do the next 3 series after that Bucks series?
He played well. I went and looked
and broke down shot percentages. He took a lot more and made a lot less.
Okay, so he wasn't shooting 60-70% like Devin Booker. He was still willing. He still got us to the fucking finals. So he did enough.
All right, Johnny segment.
Or Devin Booker's better. Period.
Anyway. Yeah,
hold on. So if Devin Booker's on the Heat team right there, they make it to the finals?
Yes.
You're bugging. You're bugging.
I don't think so.
Yeah. No, I would say no, but also I don't know. I don't think they're in a play-in if Devin Booker's on that team.
See, what I want to also point out is Jimmy Butler, he's doing that offensively too, and he's guarding the best player on defense. Where a lot of these defenders be ducking smoke, they be hiding. Like Jaren Jackson, who was he guarding when they played the Lakers?
Jaren Jackson did his job, just like Jimmy Butler did his. Perimeter defenders don't duck smoke. No. Like, don't do that. It's a different job. Being a weak side rim protector is different than guarding the best player. That's not the same thing. Don't do that. How many DPOIs has Jimmy got?
Hold up. He should have turned it on and kept it on and guarded the best player.
I agree. If you're the
DPOY,
if you're going to be the best defender in basketball, you need
guard the best player.
At least the fucking top two. Like you're not guarding LeBron or AD.
Job because that's
crazy.
He did what he was told to do. Like what?
You're right.
I don't know what you want. And Jimmy did what he was told to do on offense.
That shouldn't warrant a fucking defensive player of the year, in my opinion.
Spoelstra did not go to Jimmy and say, "Hey, only give me 22 points a game." That's all. Don't do any more than that.
Well, when it gets you to ECFs year after year,
and I'm not trying to hear that, bro. Jimmy can guard the best player all he wants. Did he make an all-defensive team?
He made an all-NBA team. Did Jaren? No,
but okay. So don't talk about defense. We're talking about defense right now.
Talk about who's a better. Okay, whatever.
Jimmy has the ball in his hands more. What?
So the DPOY makes him a better player. But like I said, he's ducking.
He's not ducking anything. What do you mean?
Was
y'all act like he wasn't down there banging? How many times do you see the best defender guarding the best offensive player and the screen pulls him off?
Okay, but so why are you winning defensive player of the year if you're not fucking on this guy 24/7, glued to him?
Because that's not the type of defense the Grizzlies play. They have him.
That's the type. When you have the best defender in basketball, that's what you need to be playing. When Kawhi Leonard's healthy, he's
when is DPOY the best defensive player?
That's what it's supposed to be. Defensive player of the year.
Yeah. What was Marcus Smart the best defensive player 2 years ago?
Well, you thought so.
Arguably.
You thought so.
I said best perimeter defender.
No,
best perimeter
defender. Best defender because he switches on it to bigs and he has them shooting to the least amount of percentage or whatever. That's exactly what you said.
That's a great advanced stat. But I'm saying guarding AD for Jaren and us in that series, I don't want to get into this. That shit wouldn't have made sense. AD is great at drawing fouls. If Jaren Jackson would have been in foul trouble, you guys forget we were missing 3 big men in that series. If Jaren gets fouled out, then who do we have?
You had Kenny Lofton that you were praising.
You're the best defender in basketball for a reason.
Fat boy.
And Xavier Tillman that you were praising too.
Yeah, X who strapped LeBron.
Didn't do enough.
He did his job. Dylan Brooks
went to a 4-2 series.
I guess everyone did their job.
That was Dylan Brooks. Don't do that.
Him and Jaren Jackson did their job.
Don't do that.
Everyone did their job, just not good enough.
20%. Trent, you lost. Shut up. Take the Heat poster down.
Bro, you lost. You still owe me a ton of money. You're still waiting on the Lakers Grizzly money. Man.
All right, let's round out the final segment with Johnny's.
Yeah, so I got us drafting our top 5 NBA lineup all time. Yeah, that's why I did I kind of differently. You can draft these players within one position of their actual position. So if they're a small forward, you can go put them at power forward or shooting guard. If they're a point guard, you can only go up to the shooting guard. If they're a shooting guard, you can put them at either point guard or small forward.
Question, because like Luka Doncic and LeBron James, they could be like a small forward and a point guard, though. So that's why
Luka's listed as a point guard. Like
but
on the roster,
but,
Luka's
yeah,
listed as a
but he's
point
also been listed as a forward. So that's why I'm
not since maybe his rookie year. He's listed as a point guard.
Yeah, I mean that's what I would have him as. The only way this would be any different is if I guess we're listing out the Mavericks team. So him and Kyrie, obviously one of them is the shooting guard. So going within one position of their actual ranking, you would, I mean, more than likely you're putting Luka at the small forward over Kyrie because that's not even realistic.
Hold on, question for you. Are we doing current or all time?
All time.
Oh, God.
The order is Eric, myself, Trent, Ant, and Don.
Oh, of course you're second. Don't nobody believe that shit.
Hold on. What number am I?
You are fourth.
Where am I? Am I last?
Yes.
Hey, let's get it.
Great.
All right, Eric, you start us off.
Do my research real quick.
Any player, like any position.
Any player, any position.
You're gonna make
so if you start at shooting guard,
you're done.
You're making it. You're
Michael
making
Jordan. You heard him. That's
you
my
can start
goat.
there, but you can put him at point guard if you want to.
Hold on, can we make this even harder? Can we just say like once you say Jordan at shooting guard,
you can't take
he's gone. Jordan's done.
Yep.
Okay, so you can't like flip flop. Oh no, let me put Jordan back up to point guard and.
Oh, you're saying if he puts him at shooting guard, he's stuck at shooting
Lock
guard.
him.
No. So
okay.
once you tell me the position, I'm typing it in now. So
Let's
once you tell me where you want him,
crazy.
Yes, let's do it.
I don't like that.
Let me get Magic Johnson, point guard.
That was a reach.
Okay.
Was that a reach?
To start it off,
baby.
Is that a reach?
I like it.
I don't know. He's probably looking at it smart. There's more guards.
Hey, Trim, what you looking at, bro?
Than there are point guards.
Camera. I'm leaned. I got third pick.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I mean, fuck me. You fucked me up, boy. Right now.
He thought he was taking LeBron over Mike. Now he's got to make a decision. Now Johnny has to pick.
Fuck me. I'm going LeBron because I know Trent wants him. I'm going LeBron. He's my forward.
I love it just because you took him so Trent couldn't have him. That makes me happy.
That's fucked up. My squad was winning just off that. Huh?
So now Johnny wins just off that?
Nah, fuck Johnny. I got Mike.
At what?
Shooting guard.
You said you're keeping track of all these, Johnny?
Yep.
Good, so I don't got to.
Oh.
Anthony, this man be burning the clock. Not today.
I will take Kobe Bryant at shooting guard.
I love the Black Mamba.
I have to, man.
Don?
I'm gonna take Shaq at center.
And
I'm gonna take Steph at point.
That's pretty good.
All right, back to you.
That's why I didn't think Magic was a reach, because like after you get through those, like point guards.
Oh shit, it is my turn?
Harder to come by.
Oh, I'm going to take. I'm about to start reaching like shit. Do I take Bird or Katie? Bird or Katie?
I don't know, but keep the names to yourself. Let me out here just throwing names out for everybody to hear.
I'm trying to fuck you down it. No, I'm gonna take
Pause.
Katie at my small forward.
Oh shit.
There's tons of big men out there.
I got Kareem.
There's like 5 centers I could have picked from. I thought I was gonna get roasted from. So he's one of them.
Right. Kareem at
center.
Oh shit, I forgot I could put a center at the 4. Oh,
exactly.
We better
I was gonna load up on big men later.
I should have ran Kareem and Wilt and just Kareem and Shaq and just dogged everybody. So that's you now, Johnny, right?
Yeah, I think I would go. Probably John Stockton at point guard.
Ain't mad at it.
Yeah.
Don't love it. Don't hate it.
I hate it.
I think there's like 3 guys that are all like identical to him.
I don't know, because when he
has the most assists all time, and
but when I used to say that,
too, right?
yeah, steals, yeah.
Well, I mean, you try to put him up there with Steph and fucking Magic. There's a huge drop off, in my opinion, at the point guard position.
No, I'm saying there's like 3 guys that play like his type of basketball that I like up there.
Probably numbers don't match up, but yeah. I mean, he has like a 3,000, what is it, 2,000 or 3,000 assist lead over Jason Kidd.
Yeah, they're saying that's one of those they're just never gonna be broke.
Yeah.
Just a
Yeah,
different.
but I'll take the dude. I'm not gonna say shit. I'll say. Oh wait.
I think it's who's first? Who got the
It's Eric. Eric's got
Eric?
back to back.
Eric got double snake picks.
I bet. I'm gonna do Bill Russell at center.
Huh? Big Bill.
That.
Great.
That's it. And,
Got the old school squad.
And Clyde Drexler, shooting guard.
Clyde the Glide at the 2.
Yeah, he's definitely researcher and shit.
You know, I
At
know my
shooting guard?
basketball, bro. Yeah.
All right. Ooh. Larry Bird is a small forward. I'm gonna put him at shooting guard.
I don't like that.
Fuck. That's who I want.
I do.
You only should have moved. No, I'm saying I think you only should have been able to move him up to power. Him at shooting guard's bullshit.
Whose turn is it?
Trent.
My turn. You had KD?
Yep.
I'm gonna go Tim Duncan.
Fuck you.
You suck.
That's a good one, man.
Fuck you.
Go there.
That power forward.
Yes, sir.
All right, Don. I'm just gonna. Oh no, Don already got a fucking point guard. Don, you got a shooting guard yet?
Yeah.
Who?
Don't worry about it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go point guard. I'm gonna move him to point guard. He's a shooting guard. So I will go Allen Iverson as my point guard.
Ew.
I was gonna go with a whole bunch of. No, I was gonna go with a whole bunch of white boys, but
you're good.
So I'm taking D Wade at the 2. And then I'm gonna move Hakeem down to the 4.
Cool. Got it.
Some booty saws.
Wait, is it back to?
Hang on. Do you have 4 players now?
Yeah, I did two back to backs. I got.
Yeah.
I don't.
You got
I'm only
Shaq,
missing, I don't.
Shaq.
I don't need you guys knowing who to pick before me. Or I guess everyone had their team.
You already,
filled out
yeah.
before me.
But like I'm saying, everyone
Yeah.
you had Shaq, Hakeem, KD, and Steph.
No,
I have KD.
he has KD.
Okay.
I have Steph, D Wade, Hakeem, and Shaq. Because Trent took Tim Duncan.
Wait, so now it's back to Ant, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Who had Kareem? I fucked up somewhere.
Eric. Oh no,
I
Trent
got
did. Trent did.
Trent.
I didn't have Kareem.
Yeah, you have Bill Russell.
Gotcha.
Bill
We're
Clyde. Right, man.
Like the 10 rings.
So I got Kobe, AI, KD.
I like that team.
I need either a fucking. I need some guys who are gonna fuck people up. I don't need no more scores. I'm gonna take KG at my power forward.
I love that pick. Good pick.
I was gonna do Dirk, but I did KG.
That's my pick. I got Dirk at the small forward.
God damn, you big as fuck.
But you see why I did that, Trent? I needed a guy who can fuck someone up instead.
Yep.
Yeah, to pitch your team, like you need the defensive beast down low because you got a bunch of ballers. I get it. Come on.
I would go Giannis at power forward for myself.
About Giannis, bro.
Huh?
I forgot all about Giannis.
I had him in mind. I had KD
I
though.
like Giannis too. Damn.
That's crazy.
Eric, you got back to back. This will round out your squad.
Hey, let me get we get Dennis Rodman at power forward.
Yeah, you automatically lost.
Yo, Dennis Rodman, come on, man. You talk about a gritty defender, one of the top rebounders of all time. Like, come on, bro.
You don't have a single guy on your team that can play past the 90s.
I'm gonna take Julius Erving.
At the
Small forward.
3? Dr. J?
Yeah, you picked your dad's
All
team.
right.
That's what you did.
I'm
Like
going
the old school, bro.
Jokic. Jokic at my power forward or center.
I love it.
Yeah.
I can't think of a fucking small forward.
Who's go?
Yours.
You need a.
I should have put D Wade at the 3.
You need
I'm
a point
fucking
guard.
asshole.
Yeah,
This is of all time.
Of all time, could be a shooting guard also.
Yeah, nah. I want to say. Are we going off statistics? Play like what is
your team, bro?
I know, but I'm talking about how we're grading these, though. That's what I'm saying. Because obviously,
how you would grade your team. You go off your preference.
I mean,
don't give a shit.
It don't matter.
I'm gonna go Oscar Robinson then.
Robin.
Where are you playing him at?
Point guard.
Okay.
Point guard.
What's your team?
Mike at shooting guard, Tim Duncan power forward, Kareem at center, Dirk at small forward, Oscar Robertson at point guard.
Who's your center?
Kareem.
Fuck.
Solid squad.
See, I like the center I'm gonna pick, but he's gonna get bitched by all these other centers.
Who you like?
I should have put KG down there.
That's how I'm feeling a small forward, bro. Like I'm about to just end up taking fucking Scotty at small forward.
Yeah, what you looking at, Donnie? Now I
got a swag
second monitor.
Yeah. I think he wanted to make sure I wasn't looking nobody up.
Nah, I wanted to go like if I name this dude, it's like stupid because I've never seen really play like Moses Malone. No, I don't want to take him. I'm gonna take Karl Malone.
I like that one.
Yeah, it's another.
He had hella points, wasn't he? Like the
third. He's third.
Yeah, one of the top guys. Yeah.
Yep.
At center.
I have to. No.
I mean, he definitely could. I mean,
you don't have to.
Yeah, but I'm talking about against
center.
No, but I'm saying against your guys' teams, he'd be getting bitched by them centers.
You're gonna get dunked on.
By both my centers.
By my squad.
All right, yeah, I will do that. I'll do it. Fucking him and KG can slap hands down there.
Can you read my team? Because I got two names that I'm thinking about, but I think one fits better.
Honestly, I deleted all of yours except Shaq. Shaq, Steph.
Fucking dickhead.
You got D Wade.
Yep.
Who was my 4?
Fucking Kyle Kuzma.
Shut up. He had Hakeem.
Hakeem. So now I'm thinking, do I take Scotty to do it all forward around on my team, or do I take a shooter to spread the floor? Because I don't got much shooting other than Steph.
I was
you
gonna
got
say
no
that.
shooters. God,
yeah, you better pray.
I have the greatest shooter of all time.
Yeah, but the rest of your team can't even shoot free throws.
And I'll take. This is all in their prime.
I mean, that's how I would.
Yeah, so I'm taking Clay. Great 3-and-D player.
You say Clay at your 3?
Yeah, Clay at the 3. Just to spread the floor out.
Hell
I'll take the
nah.
best shooter all time, the second best shooter all time, the third best shooting guard all time, and the top 2 centers all time.
Don, your team just lost, bro.
But Dirk's hitting that fade on him all night.
Hakeem's guarding him.
Like Reggie Miller or something.
Kareem.
I was gonna pick Reggie, but I feel
he's
like
too small.
I feel
He's
like
a
Clay's
shooting guard.
defense was better.
Is it better?
I think Clay's defense was better. But I could be tripping. I didn't watch
not
Reggie
over
play.
Scottie Pippen though.
No, over Reggie Miller. I wanted a shooter.
Right.
So I picked Clay for the shooting, and then I think he's a better defender than
You should pick Tatum
Reggie was.
or Luka.
All right, I mean that rounds it out.
Small forward?
Yeah, no. Tatum is what I'm saying.
Oh no, I think he said Luka. I was like,
he did say Luka.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Eric. I think you got the worst team on here by a mile.
My team?
Yeah.
You got the worst. Let me hear his.
Bro,
Magic Johnson. There's no shooting.
Go ahead.
You got no shooting. You got Magic Johnson, Bill Russell, Clyde Drexler, Dennis Rodman, and Dr.
Bill Russell, who's won 7 championships.
11.
Doing what? The hook shot?
11. My bad, 11. You got Magic Johnson.
Doing the hook shot?
Magic Johnson can shoot.
Shit,
Hold on.
Pre
and Clyde
3-point?
Drexler, he can shoot too.
Yeah, pre 3-point. Yeah, this might be a squad, but with
That's
the
what I said.
3-point line,
That's what I'm saying. His squad is the type of team you don't want to play because they're just gonna beat the shit out of you.
Who is Dennis? What is Dennis shooting?
We got the rough.
Fucking
He's got Dennis. But hold on.
No,
His defense is crazy on this team though.
Yeah.
Like you might not
Yeah,
score on this motherfucker.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But I agree, his team was the worst. But
Fucking sympathy comments.
That's where he went with it. I get it. Like at least he didn't go away from it. Like he was
He's
like,
a small forward.
Defense. I'm going defense.
So who's my small forward?
Yeah.
Dr. J?
Dennis Rodman.
Nah,
Dr. J.
Dennis
Dr. J
Rodman's
small
the
forward.
Who scored on his team?
Yeah.
Oh, these guys can score, man.
Hold
All
on,
you're thinking
that's
about
one
is
of
threes.
That's one of the best
All you thinking about is
facilitators to
threes,
run an
bro.
offense ever. Magic Johnson will get these motherfuckers open.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
But now your
Yeah.
team's still the worst though. Like,
Dude,
go
just
back
went-
up there.
This is just playing
I'll take
2K.
it.
Just
I'll
pick
take
the 80s
I got the
All-Star
old
team
head
and
squad.
shit.
Yeah, I got the old
Definitely
head
got the
squad,
old man.
Fucking
Old man squad
your
at the
dad
right.
texted you them picks.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't like your team either, and at first, and I still don't like it because the AI. I mean, I think he just gets bullied, like matched up against these other squads. I think he gets bullied. But I love Kobe, KD, KG, Karl Malone.
Hold up. AI would not get bullied by John Stockton.
You're right. You're right.
Or
I mean,
Steph.
you're right.
Nah, in all honesty, I was gonna go down your route, but I was thinking the exact same shit you were thinking. Because I was gonna go Steve Nash or Jason Kidd, and I'm like, who could they stop on any of these other teams? So I was like, you
But
might as well get the
also,
guy who could
you're
score
not-
50.
those-
I thought
these guys
Kid- I thought
aren't
Kid-
doing.
I thought Kid played good defense.
He did play.
Am I tripping? I thought he played good defense.
I just picked AI because I'm like, all right, if he ain't gonna guard you, he's gonna put up 50 on you instead.
But also, this is one
You
of
don't
the
need him to
better
drop 50, though, 'cause
defending
you got
point
Kobe
guards
and-
of all time.
You got Kobe and
So-
KD. You don't need him to put up 50.
My team's putting up like 200 a game. That's
Yeah. I wish I
then
could take my last pick back.
and I want KG to fight people and shit. That's all I need.
Like my squad.
I love my
I just
squad.
let's say this, Johnny.
See,
I don't think I won, but I don't think I lost this time. I'm usually the guy who gets fucking punished in
Well,
these.
so now I usually put Trent whenever
Yeah,
I'm looking. I always put
yeah.
Trent. And again, he's not last. I got Eric at last, but Trent. I'm not seeing a lot of defense either, though.
Defense. Hold up. What's my squad? Let me break out the.
I said a lot.
Damn it! Oh shit!
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Tim
Yeah,
Duncan
we
played
were
defense,
gonna-
didn't
Yeah, he did.
he?
But he also had
Kareem too. Mike,
Mike?
Yep.
Yeah, you got defense over there.
Who's the small
Yeah.
forward?
Dirk.
Dirk.
No defense.
Love it.
Doesn't
though.
matter.
He needed
A lot
some
of O.
offense. Who's his
A
point
lot
guard?
of O.
Correct.
Mr. Triple Double himself, Oscar Robinson.
Top fire.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's good. That's good.
That's top tier, right?
No, I think Donna's the worst, bro.
Yeah,
I
Donovan,
mean-
you suck.
I think
you
Donna has
tripping?
two really, really good players. He has a
Yo,
little
you
shifty
picked
power
Shaq
forward,
with your first pick.
and
That
then he
was to
had,
take the best center of all time off the board.
The best center.
He is, in my opinion. This is my team. He's my,
No,
in my opinion.
you said word for word. He's not the best. He's the most dominant.
He's
big
not the
man.
he's not
He
the
is.
best player all time in the NBA. He is the best center in my
hey
opinion.
Donna,
No,
you picked
you said that. You literally
Donna,
said I'm
Donna,
not
you
calling him the
picked-
best center.
who's
But
your
he's the
center?
most dominant.
Shaq.
Mine.
The Shaq?
Oh,
Shaq?
okay.
Nah, Donna picked a guy who's not even a top 100 player.
Who was that?
But I
Hold
picked it.
on,
I picked it
Clay,
to fit my
Clay.
team.
Clay made the top 75.
I made the top
or he was-
75, dickhead.
Did he? Because
Yeah,
I thought
yes, he
last
did.
year
Over
he was,
Dwight. He made it over Dwight.
Yes,
Like,
I
sir.
thought he was bitching last year because he's like I didn't make it.
Anyway,
He was on the all
my
75
team.
team.
Hold on. My team is Steph,
did he?
arguably the
Mhm.
best point guard
Right.
ever. Arguably, D Wade.
There's no argument there. There's the argument for second, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyway, Steph, top 2 point guard ever. D Wade, top 3 shooting guard ever. Klay Thompson, top 2 shooter ever.
Shooter.
Yeah, that's what I needed to round my team out, Trent. I
God,
needed
yeah,
a shooter.
but I'm saying, all these
This
other
man
teams
gives you
have like
this man gives you
the
60
best
by dribbling
players
the
in
ball.
that category.
Right, but I'm saying for like a team fit, I didn't need another guy who had the ball in his hand. Prime Clay was a great defender too. To fit my team, I didn't need a ball dominant wing. I needed somebody who could catch and shoot in the corner and guard perimeterally your best
Yeah, you're right.
player.
He was 49.
Yeah. So top 50 player all time. Get off me.
No,
And
no,
then-
he's top 50 in the NBA right now. He ain't.
And then
Yeah, he didn't make the top
Clay
75.
ain't top 50 all time.
Yes, Clay did
I
make
ju-
the top
I
75.
just looked it up right now.
No, because I'm telling you, there's a video where Draymond and them were like cooking him in the weight room. They're like,
Oh, word.
"You're Mr. like 89 or 101 or some shit," and he was like laughing about it.
Anyway,
Yeah.
and then I got Hakeem and Shaq at the big men. So my team is solid as fuck. I don't give a fuck what y'all say about it. I like my
Who's
team.
your shooting guard? D Wade.
Yeah, so when you rank centers, I don't care how you want to put it. Kareem and Shaq are top 3, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Where's
Or-
Hakeem in that?
Or I'm sorry, Hakeem and Shaq.
Yeah.
I
So
love
I
it.
had.
I think
I have
you
my-
throw Kareem in there
yeah.
And they have
for
Steph.
somewhere.
Then I have Steph.
And then you have
D-Wade.
but you have this massive outlier.
But like I said, to fit my team, I needed a catch and shoot 3 and D. That's what he does.
But I'm saying,
Yeah, I mean,
just
I like
compared
his
to
team
other
more than what you
teams-
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like my team over all three of your teams. I got to hear Johnny's, but
I got John Stockton at point guard, Larry Bird at shooting guard.
I hate that you did that because that Larry Bird is going to be my small forward. You dickhead.
LeBron at small forward, Giannis at power forward, and Jokic at center.
Your team's probably the best.
Your team.
If it ain't yours, it's mine. But I think it's yours. I don't even think. I don't think it's particular.
Don, it's not your fucking team, bro.
See, I think that's closer than what you would.
What, you and
think.
Me?
Yeah, in my opinion,
I think so too. But the way I'm looking at it is, my point guard takes your point guard, your shooting guard spreads the floor. But I think D Wade's better. But you can put Larry Bird better.
Wait. I think my team beats yours, Donna.
No,
Donna, if you want to do this,
hold on. Eric, what you think? Whose team you taking? Mine or Donna's?
I think your team is better, bro.
Yeah, but Eric also thinks his team is good, so like his opinion's invalid.
Okay, here's how I put
Thompson pick. Bro.
Yeah, but I think Trent could have went somewhere else at small forward too.
I got Dirk.
He's a small forward. Dirk.
He's a top. I'm from my understanding, he's a top 20 player.
Yeah,
Dirk beat LeBron's team in the finals.
Bro.
Yeah, I mean you could say that, but
Dirk's an MVP.
Yes, so did Robert. So did Robert Ory.
But hold up.
Robert Ory's team
are we forgetting Dirk's a 2-time MVP?
I'm not forgetting anything.
I'm taking that over Klay Thompson all day. And then I have Michael Jordan. And then I have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
See, I mean, you say that with such certainty. A 4-time fucking NBA champion.
You have Michael Jordan too.
Easily top 3 two-way player when he was Jordan, bro. In his prime.
Hold on. He has Tim Duncan too.
Yeah.
So you have the number 1 shooting guard, number 1 power forward, and then you probably have a top 3 center. Who's your point guard?
Oscar Robinson, Mr. Triple Double.
Yeah, Don
was the first one to average triple double. Yeah, Trent's team's better.
Donna's got the worst team. Donna's got the worst team.
You can easily say that, but he has 2 of the top 3 centers of all time. Number 2 shooting guard of all time. Top 3 shooting guard of third shooting guard of all time.
You say top 2? You said top 2 shooting guard of all time?
Top 2 point guard of all time.
I
have the best and the second best.
Dwayne, it's 3 after Kobe and fucking.
Johnny, don't I have the first and second best power forward?
Yeah. In the number 1 power forward.
Man.
He's got 1 and 2, and I have 1 and 2 at center.
Right.
And then I have
1 and 3 at center.
I have 1
and
I have 1 and 2 and 3 at center. And then I have one shooting guard.
Right.
I have the best shooter and the second best shooter. Hakeem, and the only guy I have Shaq, and the only guy to ever stop Shaq.
Right. So you have Kareem. I would just say he's the number 1 center of all time. Then Donovan has 2 and 3. Fair?
Yeah.
You have the number 1 shooting guard of all time. He has number 3. He has the number 2 point guard.
But he has the number 1 power forward and the number 3 power forward.
Who's better? Who's number 2 power forward then?
He's saying Dirk, but what I'm saying
I have Dirk
you can say Dirk, but the point I'm trying to make is Donovan can play his number 3 big man or center of all time at power forward. So I like Hakeem over Dirk in that situation.
At that, I'm just saying as far as matchups.
No. As far as matchups, we'll do
like Hakeem over Duncan?
Over Dirk.
Well, no, Dirk's 3. Dirk would go right at Klay and give him buckets all day.
That's where I was saying he's gonna fade Klay every single time.
Yeah, Klay ain't stopping no Dirk.
Prime Dirk with his back to the basket.
Ever.
Bro. Yeah, it's not even close.
I mean,
ain't no one.
I hear you.
You're not stopping Shaq.
But as far as all-time rankings,
stopping Hakeem.
You're
not stopping Steph.
No, but what you're doing, what you guys are not doing is take a collective rating of like a top 100 player, and then you have a guy who's not even in the top 100. You're the outlier drops your team so drastically down.
Right, but you're looking at just I needed a player to do a specific job, and that's what I took. Like I said, I could have went Scottie Pippen.
No, but I'm saying like Johnny's going by
rankings.
Team. But Johnny's going by rankings. But you have a guy who's not even the top 100.
No, but when you're going off rankings, Johnny's ranking like I these guys at center, but I have the second best shooter of all time.
Yeah. But
so if you want to rank him, that's what I'm ranking him at.
Okay, so
you have like best shooter of all time. I have the best shooter of all time and the second best shooter of all time.
And then where are you putting Oscar Robertson as far as all-time point guards?
Top 10.
10, yeah.
Yeah,
he's top 5. Yeah. He's top 5. Top 5.
I'm taking Kid. I'm taking Nash. I'm taking Steph.
But you're taking Kid.
I'm taking Kid.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
Yeah, but that's bullshit. You're saying top shooter, but as a whole top shooting guard, Clay's like 35 or some shit. So how are you guys getting like how?
Because I picked him for a specific goal in mind. My team doesn't need the ball in their hand to be successful.
And Trent picked Dirk, who's going to give your guy buckets, your specific dude buckets.
Yeah, okay. Who's he got to stop my team? Who's stopping Shaq? Who's stopping Hakeem?
Kareem and Tim Duncan, one of the best in their position. What do you mean?
But same both ways.
Okay, no. Okay, hold on.
Because
Kareem and Duncan are having a better chance of stopping Shaq and Hakeem than Klay Thompson stopping Dirk.
100%.
No one's stopping. No one's shooting like Steph and Klay from three. So you can take your twos, and we're gonna blow you out of the water with Shaq and Hakeem setting screens.
And D Wade's not stopping Michael. Was good. Like, are you forgetting about Michael Jordan?
Jordan got the straps too. Jordan was the defensive player of the year.
Can guard Mike.
I'm pretty sure D Wade was made all defensive teams. I think we're forgetting D Wade's straps.
You're really comparing D Wade to Michael Jordan?
I'm saying D Wade to Michael Jordan. He's the third best shooting guard of all time. You're sitting here acting like I picked AI. Like D Wade plays defense. Like
Michael Jordan. And
I just think it's closer. Yeah, for sure. I think that's closer than what you guys think. But yeah. Not Michael and D Wade. I just mean your teams.
I think Trent's got Oscar Robertson was before the 3-point line.
Yeah, but
Michael Jordan, who won the great
3-point. A lot of people were forgetting about Oscar because he played in the 60s. Let me read you his rookie year.
I'm not worried about it.
Why not? 30 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. Second year, 30 points.
He played against plumbers.
Okay,
for him.
He played in the area he played in. What are you talking about?
Right. That's why I don't care about his stats. That's why I didn't take Wilt.
Yeah.
And I could read you 100-point games, and then I'd win everything. Like that's
why Wilt wasn't taken on this. Yeah.
Well, I don't care about plumbers, bro.
So you're telling me he just doesn't matter in the history of basketball because he played in the year he played in?
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying I don't care about the numbers he put up back then. That's all I'm saying.
That's just like 20, 30 years down the road. You're looking at Steph Curry's numbers like, he played 30 years ago. Like,
I mean, you also got to then why did no one take Wilt Chamberlain though?
That's on y'all. You could have.
No one took Wilt.
I think
there's a reason why.
Wilt's a top 5.
No denying he's not a really good big man.
He's top 5.
Those fucking 30-point rebound seasons he had, he's guarded or being guarded by 5'9" fucking plumbers.
Donna, my team's getting you buckets. I won't hear none. Fuck out of here.
And your team is arguably worse than Eric's.
Donna, listen to me.
All right, so if you don't think Donovan's is there, Trent's versus my team.
Johnny washes him.
Let me hear your team again.
Trent's team is better than I thought. I forgot that he had Tim Duncan. Yeah. His team's better than I thought.
I mean, yeah.
See, the thing is, you guys are giving too much credit.
I still think I beat Trent.
But you guys are giving too much credit to you because you just doubled in size. Like his guys are just gonna finesse you on offense, though. Like that's what I just don't understand.
Who's finessing who? Tim Duncan's not finessing.
I mean,
but it's wish-washy though. Like it's like
those big men can basically just cancel out.
Yeah. Tim Duncan, Kareem, and Shaq and Hakeem, they're washed. That's fair.
If you're doing that,
he beats me in small forward with Dirk.
But listen, if you're doing that,
I beat him at Steph to Oscar Robertson.
But then he wins with Michael over D Wade.
If you want to say he wins like that, but I'm saying the reason I drafted Klay was to spread the floor. So what he's going to do on offense, I'm not that worried about. And he was a good defender.
Really, really good. In his prime, he's top 3 two-way.
Arguably elite defender. So with him guarding Dirk, Dirk's going to get his because he's 7 foot. But like, who would I put at small forward to stop Dirk? That could spread the floor the way I needed it to. Because had I taken Scotty, I would have had no spacing and only one shooter. And that's where you would have knocked me. But I don't hear anybody talking about the lack of shooting on Trent's team. Dirk's the only guy that's shooting 3-ball average at best.
Does Michael just not score?
He's not saying he's not scoring, but spreading the floor.
Shooting threes. I can literally load the paint up and make these guys shoot. Like, that's what I could do.
And Hakeem and Shaq would do that.
That's what I'm saying. You guys are
that's why I think
you guys are looking at it like player to player ranking, which Trent does beat me at. But as a whole unit, like when I need Steph to handle the point, D Wade to be my second scoring option, Klay to sit in the corner and score 60 on 3 dribbles, and then I got Hakeem and Shaq defensively grabbing rebounds and putting back everything. Like I like my team. I like my team a lot.
I like it too, but also
if I'm Trent's team, I get your
Dirk. Get the fuck out of the paint. Yeah, we're going to work.
I get that too, but we'll just run a zone. We'll do a boxing one and put a Keem on him or some crazy shit. Don't let Dirk beat you. I don't know what we're gonna do, but
I need to play 2K to settle this shit, bro.
Anyway, my
I had
team
an
was
Xbox, I would
John
whoop his ass in
Stockton
2K.
at point guard, Larry Bird at 2, LeBron at 3, Giannis at the 4, and Jokic at the 5.
So he's got you beat at the 5. You got him beat at the 1. He's got you beat at the 2. You got him beat at the 3. Who's your 4?
Giannis.
You had Giannis. He's got you beat at the 4 too. So the way they're doing it, Trent's team would beat you.
Yeah.
The way they're doing it. But how does your team run though? Because you said Stockton, who's Larry Bird.
See, I mean, realistically, if they were to play a game, I think a lot of teams would beat mine because it's a lot of guys who need the ball. Like Stockton wouldn't need the ball in his hand. Jokic.
That's bullshit. If you go by rankings, that I would low key say that me and Trent's team would wash then. Because I would take AI over his point guard.
AI
over whose point guard?
No, fucking Trent's.
No.
I literally just sat here and hoard on Robertson, but
Nope.
I don't know about that.
He was Mr. Triple Double.
Hold on, Ant.
Russ normalized.
Ant, read me your team though. Read me your team though.
I would take AI over him. Kobe and Michael would wash. I would take.
Kobe and Michael would wash. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about?
But I'm saying like
man,
rankings wise. I'm taking rankings wise.
this
Rankings wise.
man
They're
talking
1 and 2. They're
He's
1 and
talking
2.
about
At shooting guard position,
Michael's
but
up
not
here.
Yeah,
and he weighs down here, but Michael and Kobe would wash.
Making my head hurt, bro.
Yeah.
He's the
I would
best.
say-
shooting
I would
guard,
say
arguably the
Kobe
best
have a-
player of all time.
Kobe have a better shot going at Mike than D Wade.
I think
I would say that too, but I
D
don't
Wade
think
and
it's a
Kobe
wash.
I'll give you that.
wash. I think
I think
D Wade and Kobe
That-
wash.
wash. Yeah.
Well, it's coming from the guy with the fucking Heat fucking logo behind him. Like, nah, that don't count.
But nah, anyway,
And I would take KD. I would low key take KD over Dirk.
I would take KD over Dirk.
I would. Too.
I would high key do that.
And if you give me
Support-
AI at the beginning, then we might fucking get
And
dusted
I honestly-
down.
But where he
honestly-
gets you is KG at power forward.
I don't think he does because KG to Tim Duncan. I mean, they're both just defensive menaces.
They were
Duncan's
going
a
at
little
each
bit-
other.
No, Tim Duncan he could score the fucking basketball.
I agree he's better offensively, but KG's just he ain't no
but
bitch. At
Tim
center,
Duncan-
he's where he watches.
Tim Duncan's a 2-time MVP. 2-time.
Didn't KG win one though?
Yeah, I think he was the
win one.
He was the youngest one.
Yeah,
one's
He was
not-
the youngest one ever to
one's
win
not two. Trent,
No, Derrick
I get that.
Rose.
No,
Derrick Rose
he
is-
won his
Derrick
like
Rose passed it.
no.
KG won his in Minnesota. He was young.
Yeah,
won
wasn't
in
he the youngest
It was
ever
like
to win it?
01 or 02. Like he came in
Hold
fucking
on, let me look it up.
96.
Anyway,
I find
where it gets washed is the center. Kareem's getting guarded by Karl Malone. That's just I don't know.
Okay, I don't think he actually won one. Never mind.
He did. He won.
If he
Kevin
did, it was
MVP
like
and
01
DPOY.
or 02.
Yeah, the same year, right, Trent?
I'm not sure if it was the same
He
year.
wasn't the youngest because he came in 96. He didn't win that shit till like 02, I think.
He's
I
one of
think
5 players
he
to
won
have
it
won
in
both.
03. He won it in 03.
He came in
And he was-
96. Yeah.
And he was all
Out of high school
defense,
though. Yeah,
all
right.
defense.
Yeah,
12 times.
Fuck, how many years later? He
Yeah.
wasn't the youngest.
03, yeah. That's still crazy though.
Some
Yeah.
quality.
Wait,
Like
did
it.
he not? Did Kevin Garnett not win a DPOY?
He did. He's one of 5 players to win MVP and DPOY.
Oh, he won it 07, 08. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, who are the other players? If you don't mind me asking.
Tim Duncan, or not Tim.
MJ?
Oh, so
Uh,
real quick, just
Michael
for
Jordan?
matchup purposes,
Did he not win a DPOY?
I have Larry Bird at my 2, and Mike could never beat Larry Bird, so I'll just throw that
Oh
out
yeah,
there.
so Trent automatically lost.
Yeah, basically.
0-6 all time against that man. He can't
Yep.
beat him.
Fact.
But he dropped 63 on him and still lost. That's some shit.
I'm
right
just
there,
saying.
ain't it?
I think Kevin Garnett and Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan's obviously better, but that's a hell of a matchup that I wouldn't mind seeing. But I think again, Kareem versus Karl Malone. Kareem's just gonna give him the work.
Yeah, there's no centers left.
I agree. We will.
That's yeah. I mean, I think it's a lot closer had you gone that route.
I would have said
But-
fucking Joel or some shit.
Actually, hold on, Eric. Read me your team real quick, just so I know for sure how I'm doing this.
He's the
order.
all 80s team, bro.
I think the way this is in order on my screen is the way I would have did it.
You want to hear my team?
Yeah,
So I'm going to Magic Johnson at point guard.
he's washing John Stockton next.
All right.
Hold on, what? You said Magic Johnson would wash with John Stockton?
Yeah, Magic Johnson's washing John Stockton. Like he's kicking.
Oh,
like,
okay, I
it's not a wash. He's like whooping him.
Okay, I thought you said
Okay.
Blue
No,
Wash.
no.
Okay.
And then Clyde, I'm taking Clyde over Larry Bird at the 2.
Julius Irving at small forward.
He's definitely better than LeBron.
Robin in the tower.
But he just loves to get on here and chat.
I'm taking LeBron. That's Johnny's. He got LeBron, which is a big gap in my opinion. That LeBron to Irving might just be enough.
Dennis Rodman on some funny shit.
Dennis Rodman, who's your four though, Johnny?
Huh?
Yeah, his four was Giannis though. That's a wash in my opinion.
By the time it's said and done, Giannis
Rodman's gonna be pesky. Rodman's gonna be pesky though.
That's what I'm saying. But that to me is a wash. Like neither one of them shoots. They both just do their job extremely well. Like Giannis is better offensively, but I think Rodman. But Trent, how many times did he lead the league in rebounding?
I forget how many. It was like 7 or 8 years in a row.
He's a dog. So cancel that.
And but center, Giannis is what, a 2-time MVP?
I'm saying I'm taking Giannis, but it's not that big of a gap, is what I'm saying.
I think it is that big of a gap though. Like
as an overall player.
Yeah. And maybe like you did for
not just doing his job.
Team fit.
As an overall player, Giannis, and he's not even close to being done yet. So.
And then center, you took Bill Russell.
Giannis a freak too. Center, I got Bill Russell.
I don't know. I actually do like his team a lot. I do like. The only problem is they can't shoot the ball. But if you go just off name value, like Anthony, if you were doing just off rankings, like Bill Russell won 11 rings. How many DPOYs and all defensive teams he make?
I mean, he might be the low key the best athlete we've ever seen in the NBA.
That's what I'm saying. It's just his team's not terrible. Trent might have the worst team actually. Now that I'm thinking about it.
No,
fuck you, buddy.
I know. It's Ant for sure.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't know.
You had AI.
I mean, I know. I think you got the worst, but
it's different. They have different styles of teams. So his team's 80s all defense, and an Ant went AI, Kobe, and KD. I'll take guys. You went all offense versus all defense.
Yeah, I'll take all scoring in this modern day era.
Today you're winning in the 80s.
Karl Malone at center. I don't know, man.
Today you're winning. In my opinion, in the 80s, Eric's winning.
Yeah, I don't. Easy to say that. In the 80s, they had never seen anything like a Kevin Durant either, though.
Yeah, Julius Erving's getting washed, bro.
Fair.
What's he fucking dunking on us? That's all.
This might have been the most conversation we've had about a fantasy draft like this, though. The all-time shit, crazy.
Yeah. I win. So we'll just leave it at that. You know what I mean?
That's how I'm feeling. I think I won. Leave it in the comments.
I'm gonna give it to Trent.
I like it. Yeah, we need to bring him back all the time. You know what I mean? My man Eric. That's what's up.
Yeah, he's a fucking hype
Trent
man,
didn't win. Just be happy I didn't put Trent at last this week.
Yeah, that's
for once.
For once.
Alrighty. Let's see.
That's all I got.
All right.
That's a wrap, right?
Well, yeah, that looks like we're concluding episode 48. Once again, we'd love to thank Eric for coming on board and
you gotta come back mid-season. Give us a Ravens update.
Yeah, and
once the Steelers win, right?
Don't duck any smoke if you guys are sucking.
Do you want to put a bet on real quick?
Wait, hold on. You said
I think I got a bet with Johnny too.
You're a Thunder fan, right, Eric?
Yeah.
I didn't bet anything.
When we start talking NBA, we'll have you back on Talk Your Thunder. So I do think you guys have like a top 3 young core coming to the NBA. And I think y'all would be super fun to watch this year.
Before you continue, Trent, what are you talking about? I don't got a bet.
Never mind, we don't.
All right, but let's see this bet.
Yeah, what's up? You can't do.
What you think? You think it's gonna be competitive? Are you guys gonna win both? What do you want to do?
Yeah, I think it'll be. The Steelers games, they are always competitive, bro. So, I mean,
for sure.
When's our first game?
I think you guys come to Pittsburgh, if I remember correctly. I think it's like week 3, maybe week 4. Let me see. I'll pull it up really quick. Go to
and real quick, do you know what DeAndre Swift's rushing yards is set at?
Oh, I was wrong.
I don't know. Let me see.
It's 500, bro.
Yeah. Why does that surprise you though?
Because I feel like next to Jalen Hurts, if Miles Sanders could go for $1,000, I think DeAndre Swift should be going for. Don't say Kenneth Gainwell.
They let Miles walk away because of Kenneth Gainwell, bro.
How about this? If either team sweeps, the other person owes them $100. So, like, say if Pittsburgh beats y'all twice or vice versa.
I think you both keep your money.
Unless you cool with that? All right, cool.
Yeah.